Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Just Keep Swimming, 1111. Hope I find you all well today. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the Leo. And the reason I'm doing Leo and I'm not doing all the other signs is because I try to do one sign for the month of their birthday. Now, obviously Cancer was late. I posted Cancer yesterday. I missed you by a month. I was pretty crazy. But Leo, your birthday is generally August 15th to around September 15th, per Vedic astrology, okay? So Leo, traditionally, this is your time. This is not Virgo time per Vedic astrology. This is the birthday month, monk, hey, who's a monk out there? This is the birthday month of the Leo, and it represents the ending of summer, the last roar, the last hurrah, the show, the finale, okay? And Leo, you are coming out with style, as typical Leo does. So I'm just here to talk about that just for a second, as I normally do. Hi, Goddess Melinda. If my voice is a little today, I did so many readings yesterday, guys. I don't even know if I could think straight. I talked for hours with one reading and my throat is just, today, it's too much talking. Anyways, Leo, and I've explained this before with Cancer, so you can go ahead and watch Cancer. Sometimes a lot of you guys are Cancer cuspers. That means the beginning of August would be very closely cusping with Cancer. So a lot of relation there. But I talked about the 3 Nakshatras per sign. So that is 28 degrees precisely of different Nakshatras. And then I had a few comments. I was zipping through the comments when I was in bed. Some people were like, that's not me. I'm a Cancer. Not all Cancers are good mimickers. Some people said, no, I'm not going to get back with my Cancer. They are narcissistic. Different kinds of comments. And so I just want to mention for you, Leo, for the people that are watching Leo reading today, when you get the 3 different Nakshatras, I didn't even get more into depth because that would take a whole series of explaining Vedic astrology, how it's different than traditional tropical astrology, how there's 3 different Nakshatras per zodiac sign. And I also want to add one more tidbit to add to the flavor of Vedic astrology and why I follow it. Each different nakshatra, which is per zodiac sign, say this entire sign is Leo. We're going to start with Magha nakshatra. This is coming in from Cancer. Imagine Cancer's over here. Now we're getting into Leo, Magha nakshatra. Okay, then comes Pervo Fan nakshatra. Then comes UltraFan nakshatra. So Leo will have 3 nakshatras. Everyone has 3 nakshatras per zodiac sign. Each nakshatra is a certain degrees telling a different story about how this Leo behaves, how that Cancer behaves, how that Virgo behaves. Each one is very different. So if you are a Libra, say, and someone else is a Libra, you'll be very different, very, very different. These little things change every 2 minutes per Vedic astrology. That's why it's very important to know your birth time, as well as your date and location. They all play a factor. Where were you in the universe when you were born? What time and where were the planets aligned? Very important to talk about your entrance into this world. So one Leo may not act like another Leo. And here's another reason why. Not only do you have 3 nakshatras per sign, which separates you from other Leos, but you also have 4 padas, which is footprints, footsteps. Padas is footprints. You have 4 padas per nakshatra. So imagine my paw print. Each one of these is a toe, Leo. Here you are making 4 footprints in Magha nakshatra. Here you are making another 4 little toe footprints in the Pervo Fan. Nakshatra. And then here you are in the UltraFan Nakshatra. So now we have 12 differences of Leos, 12 different types of Leos. And what makes you even more separated from other zodiac signs is the fact that you have Sun, Moon, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, and each planet. Somebody asked on there, and I'm sorry I didn't get to read your comment yesterday in Cancer's video, are the planets' degrees important? You guys look at your charts and you say, well, my Jupiter's in 23 degrees, Leo. What does that mean? Well, if you look at it when you have degrees per sign, you're going to start all the way to 28 degrees, 1 to 28 degrees per zodiac sign. So if you have Jupiter in 23 degrees in Leo, it would move way over here about the second pada of UltraFan Leo. And so your Jupiter would be right there in that nakshatra. And your Jupiter would act very different than another Leo's Jupiter who might be in Magha nakshatra pada 2. So see, it's a very difference of personality and goals and past life experiences, etc. So when we're doing horoscopes and zodiac, I just wanted to explain that so you guys know it's a lot more intricate than just Leo, just Cancer. Tropical makes it very generalized. I love tropical astrology. I still follow it. And someone said, who do you recommend following, tropical astrology or Vedic astrology? I recommend following both. I found a great richness and a great wealth of appreciation for who I am because I follow both. I learned more about me in tropical and I learned more about me in Vedic. And I love them both. And I think they both play a beautiful role in my life. And they're two different flavors of me, and I am unique. So the more you learn about that, the more you're going to learn about yourself. It's more of an inward journey. I say I'm like the stars. Each one can look or shine almost the same, but each one is unique in its own way. Exactly. That's beautiful. I like that saying. My Leo is not your Leo. Example. Exactly. So anyways, I'm going to start talking about the Leos. Okay. Leo, I put your thumbnail and it's already roaring. It's already speaking for itself. Leo is the king of the nakshatras. The sun in all astrology is the king of the solar system. Everyone does what the sun wants. The sun rules, okay? And who rules Leo? The ruler. So Leo and the sun get along quite well. Generally speaking, I'm going to speak a little tropical here first. Leo, generally speaking, in tropical astrology, is someone that can enter the room and get all the attention. Leo is the one that looks amazing, smells amazing, gets attention. Even if they're not looking for it, they just have that charisma. Generally, the captain of the cheerleading team, the, quarterback of the football league, whatever you call it, team. Okay, that would be more the Magha nakshatra. There are some Leos who are not like that at all. There are some eccentric Leos who are a lot more like Pervo Fan nakshatra, who are quiet and the cool cats in the back of the room. The ones that wear the black leather jackets like the Grease movie. I forgot what they called them, the pink ladies and the other guys in Grease, the cool cats. There's some Leos like that. They still get attention, but they're not the center of everything. They're the center of their own world. They're very creative and eccentric. A lot of those people in Pervo Fan tend to be musically inclined and cinema inclined. People that like to get attention on the screen, cameras, photography, etc. Wait, okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm getting into Vedic. I'm gonna stick to tropical real quick. So Leo comes in with this beautiful presence in any room they walk into, and everyone turns around to see the Leo. Okay? Leo has golden skin, usually. Very beautiful hair in some sense. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lighter color, although 80% of Leos have a very light color appearance of hair. They usually have gold going on somewhere, okay? Gold or pink or red. They have a fiery appearance, and their golden skin and their fiery appearance. They love to wear beautiful lipsticks if they're female, or very glossy lips. So Leo comes in with this beautiful appearance. Example of a few Leos. I can't think of a few Leos. Okay, I know you guys don't believe this, but in Vedic, Donald Trump is a Leo rising. And I guess the reason I thought of Donald Trump was he has very orange skin. A lot of people have commented that. He does tan fakely. It doesn't mean you have to have natural, normal, golden skin to be a Leo, but some people fake it and they still have that orangish look. And then he has that bright blonde hair, okay? And his family, if you look back at his heritage, they do have that look, you know. And generally speaking, when you are a certain sign, your family, you will carry traits of your family throughout. Jennifer Lopez is another one. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know she was a Leo. Okay, so great. Yeah, if you guys know any more famous Leos, let me know in here. I really didn't study that before I got on here. I just kind of winged it. I woke up this morning and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do Leo. I might as well get it out of the way. I'm so busy for the week. I need to get my birthday things out. Obama's a Leo? Awesome. See, didn't know that either. Okay, so let's talk about the Leo appearances, and I'll kind of jump into a little bit of the tropical Leos. Generally tend to like attention. They like to be caressed in a relationship. Leos like to be the one that's loved and adored. They can have a jealous streak. They do like to be number one. They like to be on their throne with their crown. Leos need to know that they're the one. Madonna's another one. There you go. Yeah, thanks, guys. So Leos need to know that they are the one in your world, the one in your life, the one you put on a pedestal. They have to feel glorified by their lover, even by their jobs. They need to feel like they're the best, that they get the respect they deserve. Another kind of example of Leo would be the Godfather. You know that, you know how he speaks really quietly. You guys go over there and tell them what they need to be told. I'm going to sit here. Send the fellas after them. You know, he doesn't have to roar. He's got a really low voice and he's in control. Okay, he deserves the respect. And so everyone kind of does what the king says. So Leos like to have the respect. Respect me for who I am. Value my time. Value my energy. They have a very big heart. Leos are known, especially in tropical astrology, as the heart. Leos have a beautiful big golden heart. They are givers. They are lovers. They're very passionate. They're romantic. They're creative. Okay, that's all tropical. And that's all very generalized. But it's true. Every single one of those things are true. Okay? So I don't really want to stick too much in that because I'll spend too much time in tropical and I want to jump into Vedic. In Vedic, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more cut and dry. And I guess I like things, ooh, Halle Berry, okay. I like things a little bit more detailed and organized. So we have the Magha Nakshatra, Pervo Fan, UltraFan. There's 4 padas in each nakshatra, okay? There's a total of 12, okay? Isn't it funny how the zodiac system works on that number system? 12 zodiac signs, 12 padas. Isn't that weird? 3 nakshatras per sign. It's all perfectly mathematically aligned. That's how our creator has made it to keep track of all of us crazies. So anyways, moving forward, if you are just coming into the Magha Nakshatra, these kind of people are not loud. These kind of people are the Godfather. They are quieter. They're not attention seeking. But they just get glory, okay? If you're dating a Magha Nakshatra person, they are naturally going to get the attention wherever you guys go. If you guys go to a bar to meet some friends, they're going to walk in the room, and whether they're the tallest, biggest, smartest, most beautiful person in the room, they just walk in and naturally everyone kind of looks at the Leo. It's just something, it's like a birthright. Everyone just kind of watches the Leo. The Leo's well known. Okay, a lot of people go, who's that? You know, who is this Leo? They just look at them across the room and kind of wonder about them. They're drawn to them. Leo's Magha Nakshatras have a magnetic attraction. Call it a gift, call it luck, call it whatever you want to call it. They have it. They just get that. This is like the Robert De Niro's in acting, Julia Roberts, okay? Halle Berry, yeah, she's not even loud, and look at all the attention she gets. Some people just get that kind of attention. They don't have to talk about it, they're about it, and they just get it. Now, the different padas are different. The first pada, just a little bit about that, is very much in tune with emotions and feelings. Magha Nakshatra people generally are more emotional than the other Leos. They have more sensitive hearts and they're easily hurt. They have hurt feelings. They're very sensitive. If they're not loved and adored by their lover, they can have hurt feelings. And then you're getting over here into the energy of, I want to be your everything. So if you're not their everything, if they're not your everything, they do get jealous and try to hurt you by maybe making you jealous with somebody else. And Magha Nakshatra Leos can move on very quickly. They can, they're the rebound king also, rebound king, rebound queen. They can pick somebody up like that and try to make you jealous. So that's one other thing. They don't really have to try hard. And they just do it because their feelings are hurt mostly. Magha Nakshatra people also tend to wear a lot of jewelry, okay? So if you see a Magha Nakshatra person, especially potted 2 is really that way, but you'll notice they wear a lot of gold. Anything yellow, orange, bright, they love gold. Leo people that wear gold or light gold things are very attracted to the yellows and oranges and reds. A lot of Leo Magha Nakshatra people, their favorite color is red, okay? They love to have a beautiful face, very aligned, very put together. You'll see gold rings, usually on a pinky for men. And for women, they do like to have more than one ring on each hand. They like to have a few rings, okay? They love to have glitzy, glassy nails if they're female. The males like to make sure their hands are manicured. They have nice looking hands. They like to work with their hands. Very strong, very masculine. A lot of Magha Nakshatra Leos have a very, for men, they have a very masculine appearance in the face. Even if they have a small body, they tend to have a wider jawline, kind of like a lion's face, and their lips tend to be very succulent, very kissable, okay? The men generally tend to have very beautiful round lips. They have very prominent noses. Leos tend to have that kind of wide nose sometimes, or just a very distinct, prominent masculine nose, okay? A lot of them just have that very square-like facial appearance. Their face is more of a square shape or a wider oval than thin, okay? So a lot of Leos have this very lion face approach to you when you see them. And the hair is always amazing. Like I said, man or woman, the Magha Nakshatra Leos tend to have beautiful hair. Even if it's black, gold, whatever, they've got it slicked back, hairsprayed to the 9, like, you know, Jersey Shore kind of people. If they're a man, they've got their hair on point. Literally, every line is precise. They look really great. Their hair, they've got a nice head of hair. And even if people don't think they have a nice head of hair, they notice something about their head, their hair, because that's their crown. Halle Berry's known for what? Very short hair. She'll always be known for how good she looks in short hair. She kind of has that look. Everyone wanted the Halle Berry look. Donald Trump, well known, he has the comb over, the flyaway blonde, toupee looking kind of hair. Well known for his blonde head of hair. You can put his hair on a rat and everyone knows it's Trump. He's well known for his hair. Let's think of another one here. Someone mentioned somebody, I forgot who it was. Oh, Jennifer Lopez. She's Puerto Rican. But she's well known for her hair, being that she's always had a golden blonde approach to her hair. Not very normally you see Jennifer Lopez with her dark hair anymore. She's always got the blonde and the golden look. So she's very well known as a Latina actress that has very light hair. Shakira might be another one, a Latina actress that has very light hair, okay? So blonde, she's always had it blonder. And it's not natural, you know. A lot of Leos don't have a lot of natural beauty. A lot of Leos work very hard at their appearance, especially when they're older. They do a lot of plastic surgery, or they put a lot of makeup. They spend time on makeup tutorials, facial masks. You know, they have specific looks they want to achieve. That's why they're very good at cinema. They're very good at acting. They're very good at being the well-known actors and actresses. Anything that falls into the 5th house of Leo or in the sign of Leo, generally most everyone famous has something going on with Leo, because it is the cinema character of the zodiac. Even Angelina Jolie, she has Rahu in Leo or in the 5th house, okay? And yeah, she's extremely well known. It's because of her Rahu. There's always something very big in Leo. Leo's going to bring you a big result, okay? The new man is Leo. It's got to end. I love another. I can't do it. Oh, basketball fan. So let's move into Pervo Fan, Nakshatra of the Leo. This is why some Leos are a little bit different than what I just described. These Leos are very chill, very relaxed, okay? They don't work very hard. They don't want to work very hard. They're very creative. These people are the artists. These people have to do art, guys. If you are Pervo Fan Leo, especially potted 2, you have to do art in your life. You can't just not pick up a pen and draw, pick up paints and paint, do music lyrics. You have to sing, play guitar, do art. You have to do something artistic. Even if you're a chef, you have to make those plates look beautiful like a work of art. You have to be crafty. Pervo Fan people are extremely creative. In fact, Lord Shiva kind of is the symbol and represents the Pervo Fan and the hammock, laziness, chill demeanor. This is someone that loves their art, lives on their art, doesn't really care if they have a pot to piss in. These are the kind of people that would love to live on the beach in Hawaii, making life-size art portraits for the beach or for people walking by. And they just want to chill, man. They just want to put a pina colada and a pineapple cup, lay on that hammock and chill and enjoy life. They want to enjoy the finer things. Okay, this is very much like Jack going on the Titanic, winning his lucky hand in a ticket to go into the Titanic. And, you know, then he was up, like he said in his little speech, last night I was sleeping with the rats on the first floor of the Titanic, and now I'm up here in first class with you fine people. You know, you take life one day at a time. You take it as it gets thrown at you, whatever comes at you. You just live life to the fullest. Very much Pervo Fan. This is someone that just lives to enjoy life. They have to do art, though. They must. A lot of them are extremely talented in drawing. Okay, it starts out very young, maybe 4 or 5 years old. They start out drawing pictures, and they're very good at looking at the world and putting it down on paper. Looking at someone and putting it down. They can see something and envision it on paper and just create. Not very many people can do that. Pervo Fan Leos can. And these are also the kind of people that have a very good looking appearance. The Pervo Fan is not so much the show-offs. These are the people that tend to be, no offense, but, you know, high school dropouts. People that tend to get mixed with the wrong part of town, the wrong crowd. These are the people that tend to get involved with a lot of drug-inclined people. They tend to get involved with risk takers. You know, like I said, Grease, the black jacket crew, you know, the leather jacket crew. The people that make it in a very unique way, okay? I like it. They're the Robert Downey Jr.'s of the Leos. Robert Downey Jr.'s. They had a rough patch. They had a rough life, or they started out that way. Even if they grow up with a silver spoon handed to them. Pervo Fan people generally tend to stray. They stray, and they want to go find their own way. They want to go be different. They want to be the opposite of what anybody expects of them. They want to create their own life, their own way, their own everything. And they're just very independent. They're the loners a lot of the times. You think a lot of Leos have a lot of friends. Magha Nakshatras generally have a lot of friends. The Pervo Fan don't. They have a lot of acquaintances, a lot of cool hangouts, but real friends that would be there for them through thick and thin is very rare for these people. They go through friends like we go through sheets on the bed, okay? And that talks about lovers. Ooh, boy, I didn't even get into that. Ooh, boy, I didn't even get into that, Leo. Ooh, okay, first off, Leo, all across the board, you're an amazing lover. Okay, let's not mince words. A lot of people know that the fifth house of Leo represents lovemaking and the act of creating and making children. Leos are very good at that, male or female, very, very good at that. You have the art and the talent to do that very well, and that's why it represents the house of children. Leo, you have a very childlike mentality. Any of these signs do have a little representation of that. UltraFan is not quite so much childish, and I'll get to that in a minute. But a lot of these two signs here are very childlike. And you're a big kid. You like to go to the roller coasters. You like to have fun. You like to be a big kid and play games with the kids. Twister, things like that. Jumping on the trampoline. Riding bikes. Going to museums. Watching kid movies in the theater. Leos love that. They're big fun people. They've got a big heart. They have an amazing laugh. Leos tend to have a great laugh, great sense of humor, okay? So I love that about you, Leos. But in Pervo Fan, it does represent the ultimate, out of all the Leos, ultimate sign of lovemaking. This person is very sensual. Magha Nakshatra is more look at me, please me, like me, love me. Leo Maghas are just like, please me. They're very sexually driven. And they like to be satisfied. Although even this Leo, out of all the Leos, will still please other people. There's a lot of other signs out there that I haven't got to that are not pleasers in bed. They're more the takers. Any of the Leos are pleasers, but this particular Nakshatra Magha is not so much. Not as much as his counterparts, okay? So this one is more the kind of person that lays on the bed, rubs oil, looks good, wants you to pounce on them and do stuff to them and expects you to put on a show, maybe a striptease, or you do this for half an hour, they're in control with their hands, they're guiding and telling you how it goes. And that's very sexual for some people because they like a mouthy person and they like a dominant person, and that's a Magha Nakshatra. Now the Pervo Fan is surprisingly different. They're fun. They tend to be more pleasing first, and they tend to like to show off their skills. They like to show it off. So they're more, you lay down, let me show you what I'm made of, and they're more like that. But when they're done showing you the skills that they have acquired to please you, they're like, okay, well, I expect the same. I do expect the same. Whatever work I put in, I do expect that back. So that's, kind of the Pervo Fan. Hang on, I'll be right back. Let me get Maddie. He can't hear this naughtiness. You can't hear the naughtiness. What do you need, baby?
Strawberries.
Strawberries?
And now I need to stay in the living room.
Okay, well those ones are not the ones. Let me see. And I'm not going to stay in the living room. I told you I'm working.
I want to stay in the living room.
No. No. You want some cookies or some grapes?
Some grapes.
Some grapes?
Yes.
Okay. Hang on real quick, guys. Let me wash these. I do not like to give them grapes that are not washed. Not at all. Gotta wash the grapes. Gotta wash the grapes. Okay. Here.
Mom,
Yes?
what's that kind of hawk?
That is not a Hulk. That's Iron Man.
I
Here.
think that's Iron Man.
Well, I don't know who that is. That might be Flash or something. Here, take this over there.
Who is that?
Captain America. Go on.
Captain America.
Yes. Okay.
And there's Hulk. And there's Hulk on there.
Yes, there's Hulk on down.
Him.
Okay, thank you.
So
Okay.
there's him.
Okay, go play. Go eat your grapes.
There's him.
Hold on, guys. My gosh. Iron Man. Captain America, okay? Okay. Anyways,
Iron Man.
okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, this is my life, guys. I'm sorry. This is what I do. So, Pervo Fan, yeah, they expect it in return, guys, and they hope that you do deliver. A Pervo Fan is very judgmental. If the lovemaking department is not reciprocated, they're out, man. This is a very important part of their life. It's who they are. It's who they were born into, and especially the second pada of Pervo Fan, the truest of the Pervo Fan sign. They really need to make sure that the lovemaking is on point. There has to be chemistry, or this person is easily unsatisfied, and there goes the wandering eye, away and out. Also, just real quick, and I didn't mention this, these kind of people generally have a high sex drive and need to have sex probably at least 3 times a week, if not a lot more. But it has to be more than once a week. Even if they're busy pleasing themselves, it has to be. They're very sexualized. They start to go stir crazy, cabin fever if that doesn't happen. And then you get over here to, I didn't even get to UltraFan. This is a much more serious side of Leo. I know a lot of you guys have probably met a lot of Leos that you think are serious. They're too serious. They're grouchy. They have a temperament. They're more of a fighter. They're more of the, lion fighter kind of machismo kind of Leo, okay? And this is someone that is very macho, very, don't mess with me. A lot of this Leo here is very much inclined towards politics. This kind of Leo would be very interested in being a leader in the political fields. And keep in mind, all of these description of the Leo is for everyone. It touches a little bit in each sign, but because it's the Leo. But I'm just taking it apart into the different parts of Leo, how some people might be more inclined to this area than this area, okay? And that's what makes Leos different. But over here in this Leo, they're very serious. They do like to pick fights. They can be boxers a lot of the time. They are inclined to politics. They are not shy to debate. If you want to get into a debate with this Leo, 9 times out of 10, they will walk away winning, or they'll walk away having the last word, okay? Because they're getting more into the sign of Virgo over here. You see, over here they left Cancer. It's much more affectionate, emotional, lovey-dovey, and fun, and it starts to drift over here now towards Virgo. And this sign is actually a little bit sticking into Virgo, So they're a little bit more mercurial. They're thinkers. These can be scientists. These can be people that are really into researching about, UFOs, researching about politics, lies, researching about football, boxers. They know a lot of facts. These are the Leos that tend to be very sports driven. And they're like the ones that are out there on the field, on the football field, and watching the game, and they know that guy's name, and they know that guy's name, and they know what year he did this touchdown, and blah, blah, blah. This is more that kind of a Leo. And this person is going to be very wise, very articulate. And the UltraFan Leos, I also find that they tend to be a little bit smarter. They do tend to do more school. They value education, and a lot of these Leos tend to do college. It's very different from the Pervo Fan Leos. They don't. But this UltraFan, they tend to like college. They tend to like to be on the football team. They tend to like to be involved in the chess clubs and things like that in school. So they like that. They like the kind of attention they get for their knowledge, for their smarts, for their wits. These people are very witty. They get a lot of attention. Naturally also, but I will tell you, these are hard workers, okay? These kind of, Pervo Fan was kind of chill, hang out on the beach. It just comes to me, man. I just get this vision of this art, man, and it just comes to me. And then, wow, before I know it, I'm so lucky because I'm a Leo Pervo Fan. I'm a millionaire, man. It was like, it was the one. It made me my money, man. That's kind of Pervo Fan. And over here, it's like, I busted my ass. I worked 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. I went to school for 12 years. I did this, and now I'm the CEO of this company. I busted my ass. I left my family 4 days a week on, plane trips to go to these Meetings. I'm always out there. Yeah, I may have my own jet. I may be a CEO. I may be this rich, awesome badass and have yachts on the freaking sea or whatever the hell. But I'm hardly home. I work so much. Okay? And it's like, you know what I mean? You're really involved in that. And so these people work very hard. And yes, they're well known and they get the glory and people see them for the ultimate awesome Leo that they are. But it didn't come at an easy price tag. They had dreams, but their values are different. Look at each look at each nakshatra. Each value is different for the Leos. This value is respect, authority, justice. I expect my dues. I am the king. Respect me. I deserve it. I deserve this. They don't fight for it. They don't have to. Normally it comes to them. But if they are slighted or they're at their workplace and they're not given their dues, they'll roar. They will roar. Magha Nakshatra doesn't back down from a fight. They may not look for a fight, but if it comes to them, they're about to kick some serious ass. They expect respect. That is their value. Okay? Respect me. Don't lie to me. Honor me. Honor me. They expect it. That's Magha. That's the king. You need to know who I am and therefore act accordingly. That's Magha Nakshatra. Purva Fanguli Nakshatra is chill. The players. Player. Okay? They just want love, man. They just want to be cool. They want to be chill. They want life to be good. They want the finer things of life. Carefree, childlike. Just let's do it, man. Let's just have a good life. Okay? They're very free, very open-natured. Leos. They're just the beautiful cats in the Leo family. This is more the father Leo of the family. This is more the young son of the family. Okay? And this is like, to think of these as the two brothers, and here's the father. This brother's more chill, cool, relaxed, and popular. This one has to work really hard for what it gets. Into school, into sports, not skipping. This person's dropping out. You know what I mean? So it's very different in the Leo energies. But all in all, the Leos have one thing really in common. And it is, I don't have to try hard to be noticed. I don't have to try hard to be good in bed. I don't have to try hard to find love. I don't have to try hard to be well known in this life. A lot of them have a legacy, even if it's given to them by their parents, you know. A lot of these people are inheritances. They either receive an inheritance or they get something passed down from their family, you know, that makes them famous. Look at Priscilla Presley. Elvis Presley was her father. What did she do? No one really knows what she did. Yeah, she did a few things, but she was nowhere near the fame of her dad. What?
I want to watch the other Ghostbusters on your phone.
I don't have that right now. You can watch it up there on the TV.
But I want the other Ghostbusters on the phone.
The one with the girls or the one with the guys?
The one with the guys.
The one with the guys. Shoot, we don't have that one. We don't have that one. Okay, hang on, guys. With Matthew, I have to do it. I have to do it. I'm coming.
What with the Lego? What with the Lego?
Yeah, we can do the Legos.
Guys.
We can do the Legos. Okay.
The Lego ghost guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do those.
Get your phone. Not on the TV.
I don't have the phone. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back, guys. Okay. So let's just move forward. Let's move forward. They don't have to try hard, and they're going to get fame. A lot of you guys, Leos in general, okay, you guys are going to have fame. Fame of some kind. Famous in your town for being known as the player. Famous in your town for being known as the good-looking, awesome cheerleader football player that everyone wanted. Famous on TV because you are the best, okay? Famous in your field of singing, acting, dancing, artisticness. You're going to be well known. Somewhere, these Leos out there are going to be well known. Even if it's small. Even if you live in a hometown of 5,000 people and no one else in the world knows you. Everyone in that little small town knows who you are. Okay, you are the one. Sometimes you're the one that got away. Sometimes you're the one that got everything you wanted. Okay, but Leo is the one. Leo is the king. Leo is going to be well known for something. And in politics, if you ever get involved into politics, a lot of you guys can be politicians, okay, and do very well at it. Even if it's just behind the scenes in politics. A lot of you can be very good directors, producers, songwriters, getting into creating books, okay, making those books into movies. You're very much cinema inclined, and a lot of you guys might even be movie buffs, movie goers. You may have a collection of movies. You may know all the movie stars' names and where they came from, and everyone else is looking at you like, huh? Where did all this wealth of knowledge come from? Who gives a shit? How do you know all this about these people? Who cares? Well, the Leo cares. The Leo cares about who's in the limelight. Something on the more dark side of Leo, you are always aware of who's in the limelight. You're aware of who's getting the glory, who gets the respect. If you say, example, okay, there's a Leo that comes into a relationship. They fell in love with someone. And there's an ex lurking around with the person that the Leo's in love with. The Leo will want to either A, kick that person's ass if they infringe on the boundaries. 2, be better than that person and outshine them. 3, exile them from their life altogether. Leos don't play. They want clear boundaries. They want to be the king. They want to be the one. The ex needs to back the F up, or they'll back them up for them. Leos have no problem approaching the exes. Okay, that's something Leos are very good at. Leos, like I said, they want to be the king on their throne. You better put them there or they'll put themselves there. Okay? Leos also like to, what did someone say? My daughter did amazing things in just 5 years and touched so many lives. There was 1,000 people at her funeral and I have a small family and no friends. Oh, Aurora, it sounds like something happened to your daughter. It's terrible at such a young age. I'm so sorry to hear that. And bless you and her. She was definitely well known, wasn't she? Her little life made an imprint and an impact on many others. Okay? I do understand how that is. My ex, my kid's father, who was a Virgo in tropical, but actually a Leo in Vedic, had an insane funeral. He might as well have been a movie star. There was people coming from all different states, too, that showed up at the funeral. There was huge biker clubs and families that were coming to make a show in Brooklyn, New York streets with tons of motorcycles and sirens. There was just so much news about his death because it was a Father's Day. So it was just like really well known out there. And he got tons of publicity and attention for what happened to him in his death. And he may not have been well known in his life, but certainly in his death, there was a lot of attention. And that funeral had a couple, yeah, maybe I was going to say a few hundred, but no, now I'm looking back, I'm thinking it definitely had to be 1,000 or more people. A lot of people showed up. The cemetery was full of people. So yeah, Leos do have that. They kind of go out with style, the Elvis Presleys of their time. Leos are very much like that, and Leos will pass down something to their kids. Leos always leave an inheritance or a legacy. Leos do not leave this earth without leaving a legacy or something for their children. And like I said, if they don't have anything to leave for their children, the Leos are getting left something behind by their parents. There's always an inheritance. Leos always have an inheritance. I don't care which way it goes. That's why, and I've noticed in my family, I have a lot of Taurus Geminis. In your family, Leos, you may have a lot of Leos. You may have a Leo brother, sister, mother, brother, wife, ex, blah, blah, blah. You have a lot of Leos. For some reason, when you're reincarnated here, a lot of the different Leo traits that you have going on are inherited, but you're also around a lot of the same signs. I don't know why that happens. I still have yet to do the research on that. I will figure that out and have an answer to that eventually. But there's a reason why groups tend to be around certain types of people, which is very much like them, okay? I'm sure Venus, I have a feeling Venus has something to do with it. And Jupiter, okay? Because Jupiter leaves the seed, the father. There's something here like that. But anyways, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move on with the reading. Sorry, guys. Jesus. 45 minutes just knocked me over right now. I did not mean to. Somehow it just happened. I am sorry. Okay. Let's turn these things over. Magha Nakshatra Leo. Pervo Fan Leo, UltraFan Leo. Let's get some answers just right off the bat. What's going on with you guys? For the Magha Nakshatras, closer than you think, faith, keep going, surprise. There's something, and look at that. Maybe somebody's seen a sign with a hummingbird. Maybe somebody has known that there's something new happening. Whatever's going on with you, Magha Nakshatra Leos, there's something closer than you think. You may think something is far off in the distance, but it's actually very close. You've been working very hard at achieving a goal, and your goal is going to be realized. If you've been working hard all your life for something, keep the faith, keep the hope. Keep going is actually the words here. Keep going. You're going to be surprised at how quickly this comes in, okay? It's going to shock you. And it says here, it's often the times we are ready to give up and lose hope that we are seeking something that is right around the corner. We can only endure pain or disappointment for so long until our heart gets filled with doubt. Through the times we feel the hardest, like we can't take anymore, we are often just in the times of an emotional purging and are followed by a period of healing, grace, peace, positive change, rewards, and feeling lighter. What is it that you are passionately seeking? Sorry, guys, I just can't talk today. Whether it will be inner or outer wealth, this card is a sign to not lose your hope, to keep moving forward in the direction of your dreams. That which you have been seeking is closer than you think. So this is going to be more the people that are born August 15th and maybe like the first week and a half of August, okay? But keep in mind, that's the sun sign. What if you have a Leo rising? What if you have a Leo moon? What if you have a Leo Venus? What if you have a Leo Jupiter? What if you have a Leo Mars? That comes into play too, all right? What if you have Jupiter there in Leo? That means if you're a female seeking a husband, your husband's life is changing in this aspect. This is what's going on with them versus a sun sign, which could be happening with you. Okay, so just keep in mind it changes per person with, and just please take what resonates and toss what doesn't. But for the Magha Nakshatras, something's closer than you think, and they want you to just keep swimming, keep going. Your dream is going to be realized. For the Pervo Fan, I first want to take note that this card is very artistic, as are you. Check that out. You've got the moon. Maybe a lot of you guys have a moon in Pervo Fan. I don't know. Maybe it's your sun sign. Whatever it is, guys, very creative. Look at the fish, the fall leaves, the moon, the stars, even the exoticness of this beautiful child. It's so much flavor. It's so much spice. It's so much beauty. It's just not vanilla. I'll tell you that. It is not vanilla. And it says, stay in your body, healing, true strength, and present. This person is very creative, as we well know. This person is floating in the ocean. There's beautiful things coming to her. She's got 2 koi fish. Could be a Pisces involved, but then there's other koi fish down here flying around in this universe. There's another solar system far in the distance. It looks like Venus is right there, or the Earth. You've got the moon here. You've got these beautiful flowers. I just love the vibrancy. She looks Hawaiian, maybe African, I don't know, maybe Samoan. She's a very beautiful little girl. She's from a very beautiful place, okay? Very much going with the flow of life, just drifting in a sea of beauty. Okay? What, honey?
Daddy's not playing.
Of course he's not. Of course he's not helping because I asked him to. Hang on real quick, guys. You're going to have to wait, Matthew. They don't work. You're going to have to wait, okay? Okay. So much frustration. Okay, so I better hurry up with this. Let's read the back. Okay. When we go through something traumatic, the natural response is to disassociate. Disassociation is the mechanism of the psyche to temporarily protect us until we are ready to see the reality. A form of true preservation. Escaping can be a part of the healing process, though there are also times where we need not disassociate and stay in our body. If you have some pain coming up over a long period of time and you don't face it, you are escaping. You are scared to feel this depth of emotion in your fear that you just may collapse, unable to make it. And through collapsing is exactly what you need to do. A breakdown is a breakthrough. Stay with the pain in your heart. Let it say whatever it needs to say and move when and what if and when it needs to move. Know that it's okay to feel angry, bitter, sad, betrayed, small, ashamed, powerless, and dark. Don't force yourself to move on so fast from a subconscious obligation to be seen as strong. This is a foolish pride, and it will not only keep you from the healing and power you long to restore to your life, it will keep you from yourself. Strength is the ability to remain soft. It is not growing calloused and difficult, packing on the armor. What is the point of being strong if all that means is surviving and not thriving? Your heart will let you know when it's time to let go. Your pain is a transformative teacher, medicine, and wisdom. Allow yourself to drown in a pond of your own healing tears. That is what will bring you solace. That is what will bring you power and a new life. Drowned in your own sea of tears. Someone here in the Leo energy is suffering from pain of the past. Someone here in the Leos is having a very difficult time breaking down because they see it as weak. And typical Leo, you think you have to have a mask of pride and strength. As your number 8 strength card in the major arcana persists to say, overcoming obstacles. But you, Leo, have the what? The heart in all the zodiac. You are the heart, the one that beats. The one that beats for others and beats for self. The one that can show people how to love and how to have fun, how to give, how to make creative art, how to be creative in this life, how to be fun and live, not survive, but thrive. Leo, that's your gift. So if you are suffering from something that causes so much pain that you're unable to thrive, and it looks to me like you're packing on the armor, you're putting on the mask and you're wearing a shield. And in order to be strong through the pain, you are hiding it and ignoring it. If this is you, or if this is someone that loves you and is experiencing this because maybe they have a Venus in Leo or whatever, listen to this now. You must break down to have a breakthrough. Yes, you're going to have to fall cry, and don't worry about how long it takes to come out of it. It doesn't have to be an hour. It doesn't have to be a day. Hell, it doesn't have to be a week or a month. However long that it takes for you to have a mental breakdown, that's what you need to do so you can finally come out of this and thrive. Leo, if anyone can do this well, I know it's you. I know it's you. You're the king. You can take this. You can handle this. Leo, you are strong. You are strong. And if anyone's going to come out of a breakdown, it's you. God and the universe would not have given you the heavy burdens that you are having to carry right now if you weren't strong enough to carry it. You are a soldier. Don't forget that. Breaking down makes you stronger, not weaker, because you're going to come out and you're going to be a voice and a face for many. And they're going to honor you and what you've done and follow in your footsteps. So just do that. Let's see what's going on here with the UltraFan Leo. You are seeing a situation correctly. Sometimes when things are not panning out the way we plan them to be in our heads, we lose faith. Though just because it doesn't look how you think it should look, it doesn't mean that it's not in the process of being sorted out. If you have an inner knowing and a vision, then hold on tight to the vision and see it through. Do you know in your heart you will be successful? I think you do. Then trust that you will be. Has Spirit been showing you repeated signs that your dreams will become a reality? That someone who trespassed on your sacred grounds will be served their necessary karma? Trust that. Just because things look still doesn't mean that the winds of change have not set into motion. Don't let outside appearances or temporary circumstances fool you. Have patience and trust your inner vision. All will come to fruition in divine timing with a power like thunder. The winds of change are here, Leo. But I get an overwhelming sense through keep going is closer than you think. Follow the signs, timing, trust, vision. Stay in your body, healing, inner strength. What I see overall for you, Leo, today, just in your Nakshatra readings here, is you must have the faith, but I feel you're falling and I feel you're doubting. Okay? I feel either someone that is a Leo or in love with a Leo is doubting. There is a fear that the vision you've held up high may not come to fruition. There is pain associated with the past where there's too much water under the bridge and you're not quite sure that you're going to stand strong. That if you notice all the water rushing, as soon as you look at it, you might fall. You don't even want to look at it because you know that you're going to crumble down and have a breakdown because it's too much. Someone here is shining a magnifying glass on the problems. Okay? I feel like you might have some earth somewhere in your chart. Okay? But the magnifying glass is magnifying a problem, making it bigger than it really needs to be. In fact, take the Pervo Fan approach. Life's too short. Enjoy it. Show others how to be carefree. There are things out of our control. We can't magnify every little problem we have because it will scare us off the journey. It will scare us off our path. We'll start putting up those armors. We have to believe so we can achieve. Someone once said it, and he wrote a book, and I forgot his name, but I'm just going to say it. Believing it is seeing it. Okay? Believing it is seeing it. Not seeing it is believing in it. No. Believing is seeing. Believing is seeing. If you have a lack of faith, which is why I think this card came up, if you have a lack of faith, then you're not seeing it. Yet the winds of change are here. Yet you're closer than you think. Much closer than you think. But again, if we can't see it, we're not believing it. But the universe is saying, believe it first, my child, and then you will see the results of your faith. So that's just an opening here for the Leo, and I will try to dive into your reading. I'm so sorry that this freaking reading is so long. I didn't intend to do that. I'm choosing to use the Tarot Grand Luxe by Circle Manchetti because there's a lion. So yeah, hello, duh. I'm going to use a deck with a freaking lion for my Leos because you're the shiznit. Okay, so let's try to dive in. Yeah, I had some rude person yesterday that was like, God, it's about time you posted the reading. You were 2 minutes off, by the way. It didn't start at 38 minutes. It started at 40 minutes. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you liked an intro, then the reading. My bad. You want to jump right into the reading? Timestamp it, 60 minutes, okay? Sorry that I talked my ass off for an hour. You're on Just Keep Swimming's channel, not One Pump Chump channel, okay? I ain't no one pump chump, and I certainly don't have a pump to chump. So, I am the tarot channel. That's what I do. And I'm a Gemini, and I will talk my ass off. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Skip forward. Fast forward past my yakety yak yak ass. I don't know what else to tell ya. Okay, Leo, what is happening with you? The overall Leo. Okay. Woo! You want to talk to me, boy? You want what? You want to talk to me, boy? Oh, you want to throw the devil card at me. Oh, you want to do that today. Well, Leo, you don't play, do you? You don't play. We have the devil. He's not here to jack around. He's not here to tickle your fancy, okay, or tickle your pickle. He is here to fuck up your life. Excuse my French if you don't like it. Maybe there's a PG channel somewhere. My kids are out of the room. I can say what I like. Anyways, this is definitely the energy of feeling controlled or being controlling. This is a very dark energy. It could also be represented as you feel out of control and you're sad, trapped. You don't know what to do. You have a demon haunting you. Whatever that demon is, whether it's your past, whether it's a person, whether it's some kind of an addiction, it's haunting you. It's keeping you from victory. It's keeping you from your love, from your dreams. This could also be a karmic energy, but I have to get more into the reading to figure that exact detail out. So I'm not going to yak until I know what I'm saying. There is a Taurus involved, okay, or the second house. I also feel like the devil's keeping your manifestations, or the karmic person is keeping your manifestations away from you. Whatever your addiction is, Leo, it's preventing you from moving on. Until this karmic energy is taken away from your life, until it's expelled and the demonic possession is done, you're going to be stuck here. And I just saw a white feather falling from the sky out of my window. There are angels around you trying to protect you and help you from this evil. This is a very old, ancient evil. It could be an old, ancient demon. It could be an older person. But this is very old. And maybe your wounds are very old. They're ancient for you, okay? These wounds they didn't just creep up last week. They didn't just pop up yesterday or 5 months ago. These wounds have been here for a while. This control has been here before you ever met loves. I'm thinking when you were a kid. This wound has been here before you ever stepped onto journeys. It's been with you. It's been a haunting demon behind you, trailing you. As you're walking on your journey, this demon is trailing you and you're trying to escape it and it keeps following you. So you feel out of control. And that's what I'm feeling like. You're trying to get rid of this problem, but it keeps following you in every relationship. It's there with you every day at work. It's there with you every night you go to sleep. There's something that's always with you. And you do feel helpless. The moon. You're going crazy, Leo. And if this isn't you, it's your person. Okay? Keep in mind this could be reversible. I do get comments where they say, hey, this wasn't the Leo, this was me. Or, you know, this is not me, this is my person. Whatever it is for you guys, I'm just going to read. This person has dogs, and Rahu is very strong. This person is also, I'm hearing a Mongolic personality. This is someone that has Mars in the 12th house, a Mars possibly in the 2nd house, and Mars in the 6th, 7th, and 8th house. Okay? This is someone that has a dark past, possibly of abuse, okay? This person, for some people, not everyone, could have been molested as a child, okay? And this has been a secret in the back closet for a long time. This person also could have secrets revolving sex because maybe they weren't abused, but maybe they were opened up to sexuality too soon. By that I mean maybe they found their dad's porn stash. Maybe they had a babysitter mess around with them when they were 8 or 9, you know, and it's a boy, it's a guy, and they think it's not a big deal. I was into girls at that time. Yeah, but you were too young. So your little innocence was taken too young. Even if it was an abuse, you know what I mean? It was too early, premature. This could also be reminiscent of someone that had children or a marriage way too young, maybe 17 years old, you know, to 18-year-old range. Like you were literally married in a serious relationship, having children or something. And it was like your innocence, again, stolen. And it feels very dark because it may have been what you wanted at the time as a addiction or as a desire, but it led you down a pathway where it hurt you. Maybe now you're estranged from that family or that child. Maybe now you don't know how to be a husband or a wife because you've never been taught. You just got out of the house too soon. Your father and mother didn't teach you. You moved out too soon. You were on your own and just trying to wing it. And so you're haunted with the lack of knowledge, yet you're desiring what it is you want, but you don't have what it takes to do it, to succeed in it. This is also cheating, lying, and stealing to get what you want. Okay, this is someone that lies to stay in a relationship even though they're not who they say they are. This is someone that could have a false identity. They could say they're Tom, Dick, Harry, but really they're Joe, Schmo, Doe, okay? I don't know. This is someone that's saying, I'm 21 years old, but really they're 18. You know, this is someone that's a liar. They lie and cheat and steal to get what they want. This is someone that tells you, I love you, and they don't mean it, okay? They don't mean it. They're just saying it to get what they want. This is a sickness. This is a darkness. Someone is tied to someone, though. This is a twin flame. I do know that before I even get into the cards, just looking at this couple here. You see how they're tied by a red cord. They're already fasted. They're fasted in another life before they came into this one. And they're working out some karmic issues here. So they are still tied to each other, even though they're down a very dark path. I feel they will find each other. You know, Devil card here is represented to me also as Saturn. Someone here could have a Saturn in the 5th house or in Leo. Somebody could also have a Saturn that somehow is being malefic and causing you to have a delayed marriage, delayed children, a delayed life, delayed abundance. Like there's something you have to learn before you can get what you want, your abundance. It's delayed. Someone here feels like they've gotten something taken from them. Their parents, their children, somebody was taken from them, stolen, like a thief in the night. Someone feels cheated, bamboozled, and like life is very unfair. And I think they feel very vulnerable because this couple is naked. They are extremely vulnerable. With the Moon card here, I feel like something's creeping out from the subconscious. Whatever's been buried for a long time is starting to show half of itself in the subconscious dreams. Okay, I have to get deep in the message that I'm getting. I will address people's personal issues with my channel soon after this, but I just want to stay focused on the reading and not be distracted by questions about emails, responses, readings, things of that nature. I just want to stay focused, okay? So I will address some things at the end. Emails are a problem for me because I'm getting like 1,000 emails a day. Could you imagine? Can you put yourself in my shoes and please try to get 1,000 emails in one day? And you tell me if you're going to answer all of them timely, because I can't. I'm trying, but I hope you don't put me at a level of what you expect more than you expect that of yourself, because I'm one person. But I'm trying to get to that. Okay. Yeah, moderators, can you please handle some stuff? Because I just can't focus now. I have moderators for a reason. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit antsy. I just get nervous with this devil energy, and I feel stress, frustration. When you're an empath, you're starting to pick up on the emotions, and it's almost like I feel an energy come into the room, and it's anxiety, stress, anger, and sweaty hands. Okay, nervousness, anxiety, and hurt. And I start to pick up on that like I'm an empty cup, and someone just starts filling me with these energies, and I get weird. But this devil card definitely is coming up for a reason. There are things creeping up from beneath the surface that are starting to show. And I feel like this is just starting to happen within the past week, especially since July, though. This could have definitely been happening from July. And I feel like this person is starting to have dreams about someone that they've left.
It's the same bug that
Okay, someone that, because I told you to make up your bed.
it was in the living room.
Sorry, guys, more distractions. This is someone that has been having issues with missing somebody that they're separated from. This is someone that feels torn apart by the anxiety of being separated. Because the reason separation is so big for me here, I feel the twins are separated, but I want you to take a notice of one thing. You see the dogs, okay, and someone, like I said, really loves dogs. They might have a few dogs, but there's a chain in this dog going in the water, but it's chained underneath to the other dog, and there's another chain, okay, which is very reminiscent of the twin flames, okay, masculine and feminine. I feel the masculine sign here is this German Shepherd. This is a masculine, someone that's not very in tune with the subconscious, someone that's learning how to be more in tune with the moon, emotions, someone that's learning how to get control, almost like a dog that needs to go to dog school. They have bad manners. I don't know, maybe someone's dog has bad manners. I don't know. But I'm just saying this is someone that's a little out of control here, needs some taming, okay, a little too wild here in this world, someone that needs a reality check with spiritual side of themselves. And then over here you have a feminine energy to me, someone in tune with the moon, emotions, subconscious. But this feminine, beautiful wolf here is out of control with being grounded into this world. See, the shepherd knows how to do, he's a work dog, you know, he knows how to do work, he knows about this world. The wolf doesn't. This wolf is scared of normal people, scared and easily afraid of what's out there in this world. She's more attuned by herself in the forest, in nature. Around too many people just makes her feel out of place. Okay, so this person here, this feminine energy, is howling at the moon, in tune with feelings and emotions in the subconscious. And the feminine energy is calling in the masculine energy, saying, come to me, hear me. I'm trying to reach you through the dreams. I'm trying to get to know you through the dreams. I can't touch you. This is Cancer energy too. Wow, and it does go along with my Cancer reading yesterday. It's quite possible this is very related, Leo and Cancer. But anyways, this person is like, I'm very in tune with my emotions and my feelings. I'm calling you in. It's almost like this person said, no, I'm not coming over there. I don't trust the water. I don't know how to swim. I don't want to trust my emotions and my feelings. And the wolf is saying, but you're wild. You can swim. You can reach me on this side. Come to me. Come to me. And this dog is saying, no. No, I can't. I'm afraid. There's something in the water. It's dark. I can't swim. I'm not doing that. And the wolf is saying, get in touch with your true identity. Get in touch with your heart, your background, your who you are. You are a wolf in nature. You are a wolf in nature. You need to come be who you are. Cross the water. Be who you are. So there's a twin here saying, come come to me here. You have to cross these emotional waters and subconscious to get to me. And this person's a little reluctant, a little scared. Okay? And I do feel like this twin flame relationship is trying to come together, but there is a karmic energy keeping you guys apart. I feel someone could have had a dream within the past 12 days. Within. Maybe even 12 dreams, but 12 comes to my mind. And something about the phases of the moon. Maybe since the full moon. Didn't we have a full moon in Pisces? I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know. I think it was. But these are dreams. This is a Pisces Cancer card. There's been a shift since the full moon. And I do feel that there was a dream where you got into a communication with your twin. I almost feel like you guys were definitely talking. I feel like in most of your dreams, you see them around, or you're trying to come after them, or there's some kind of interaction. But in the recent dream, there was talking. That was an actual 5D communication and an event on a different timeline. On a timeline that didn't happen yet, or a timeline that should have happened but didn't. It's almost like you were time traveling in your dream into a place where you and this person interacted and it was real. You may not have experienced it yet, or maybe you never will because it's a timeline that didn't happen. But there was a visit here. Leo, your reading is very deep. So Leo, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Pisces, or Cancer. Scorpio also, obviously. What's crossing you, Leo? And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap on someone who wanted to talk about the email. I know it's difficult to reach out to me. I know it's hard, and I'm so sorry. I sympathize with you, and I do understand. And I am a person with a heart, and I am very sorry that it's been difficult for me to do that. I have cut off my readings permanently. Like I will, as of after the month of October, I'm cutting them off because it has been too much for me to handle. But I love doing personal readings. It's what I do. And I just want you to know that I will be getting to you. Okay? I will be getting to you. But a lot of the times also, a lot of you guys comment on here and you have a different name than your email. And a lot of different people have different names than their PayPal. So someone could be Josh Cameron and, you know, on their over here saying, hey, have you reached out to me? But you're Samantha Stevens. Yet your PayPal's Josh Cameron. And then your appointment is with Brian McMahon, you know, Brian McMahon. And I'm like, who the freaking hell are these people? I've got 3 people, all, you know, and I've got to freaking track down like a bloodhound who someone is, because I don't, you know, not everyone's legit who they are in public. They have a private name with their credit cards attached. I don't blame you. But it's very hard for me to keep track of who you are. So please, yeah, just wait till the end of the video, or definitely put in comments. If it's an inappropriate bitching comment, I will delete it and block you. If it's just a general question about your reading, I'm happy to answer it. As long as it's not public bashing. I will read it, answer you, and get back to you with respect. But for people that disrespect me, I'm sorry, you will be gone. And I'll deal with you appropriately. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Whew. Okay, sorry guys, I've just been getting attacked way too much lately. And I just kind of get irritated with it. Okay, so let's see what's going on here with the crossing. Who's crossing you, Leo? Who's crossing you? What is the issue? What is the challenge? What's on your mind? What are you juggling? What are you dealing with? What is this devil energy? What is it? Okay, those... See, that's so weird because this popped out a second ago, like on my deck. Put it back in, put it all out again, and it's out. So this definitely wanted to come out. This is the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. I have talked about this card many times, but again, 3 cups on the shelf, which is happiness, good times, celebrations, holidays. 3 cups on one barrel, which again is happiness, celebrations, and holidays. This person's trying to put value on a facade, on being happy, celebrations, and holidays, trying to stay upbeat. This person is in a relationship, drinking of the Ace of Cups. This person is definitely involved in a relationship. They're drinking of it. It's present. But there's 2 cups down here being separated on 2 different barrels, which to me signifies a past life relationship or a relationship from the past. So I see someone very torn. I see someone that is trying to have a good time, trying to drink of their cups and be merry and be happy, trying to enjoy this relationship that they're in, which would be the 7th cup. See, 3, 3, 7. 3, 3, 1 is 7, okay? And so they're trying to do that, but there's some confusion. There's some loss of consciousness here, not knowing what they're doing anymore. They're just drinking to drink. And what I mean by that, drinking of the cup, is partaking of the relationship. They are just partaking of the relationship to partake. They don't really want to enjoy the relationship. They're just partaking in it. They're a part of it. But there is something here of the past 2 of cups that means a lot to them. And this person is still looking beyond these cups over here at the other 2 that are separated. So I think what's crossing this person is the separation. And it's sad. The next card that comes out is the 8 of Coins. Virgo energy. Definitely a Virgo involved. So now we're getting into the vibration of hard work, diligence, years put into something. Someone here has been putting years into a relationship. Possibly, 8 years. Coming on 8 years. There's a harvest. Someone's put a lot of time, energy, and effort into growing this tree, waiting for the pentacles to arrive, and then collecting them. This is September. This is a September card. This is a harvest season. Something about the harvest moon is going to bring some changes. Okay? And I do feel like what's crossing you here is, yeah, I am going to put energy in this relationship. It has put me on stability. This relationship has made me stable. This relationship has made me look great. This relationship has given me a lot of wealth, a lot of health, a lot of happiness, substance, stability, peace. But there's a storm cloud brewing behind her. So I really just feel like there's been trouble. There's been troubled, murky waters in this relationship. And there's this damn facade, this selfishness. The 9 of Cups can talk about selfishness. And this is like, you know what? I just want to keep going. But I can't, because I feel this nagging emotional subconscious energy that there's something else for me. That whatever I have going on right now is not enough. I need more. There's something here about, it's the good old saying, sometimes you have to leave something good to get something better. Okay? And I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave these cards right there. You have to leave this good thing to get something better. And this moon card is popping up because you know it. You sense it in your feelings, in your gut, and you know it's true. You know you got to do it to get something better for yourself. But you're so content with the way things are. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want any more drama. You've had a bad past. You've had a lot of pain. You've gone the wrong way before, and you're trying to walk like this. But here's this demon. Okay, I hope you can see what's going on here. Every time you walk forward and you're trying to get away from this demon, it's following you. So you're going to keep having to put work, effort, and diligence into this relationship until you face your demon. You have to stop walking, turn around, face the demon, and chase it out of here. You got to get this nagging feeling, this old situation out. You have to face a demon here. You have to face something. Because being content for the moment isn't being content for life. And you know that. Right now it may be a little bit content, but it's not permanent. And you know it because that's going to creep up on you again. What don't you see coming out of the blue when you stay still? 8 of Wands. This is love. Your heart's going to start getting beat down with Cupid's arrows. What you don't see coming is that there's a fire sign coming at you, baby. You may be dealing with an earth sign. You may be dealing with a water sign. Okay, but there is a fire sign coming at you too. With love. This person from the past is coming in quicker than you think. Just like that card, it's closer than you think. Just keep moving. there's somebody here on the way closer than you think. And just when you think that all is well and just stay here where we're at, no, because this is moving in like a bat out of hell. And it's going to fall in your lap again, and you just know it. What's in your past? King of Wands. So this is you. Magha Nakshatra, Leo, King. You might have had a father that was also in this energy in the past. But in the past, you were it. You were the king or the queen. You were the glory. You had it all. What happened to you? Nine of Swords. Fears, anxieties, beatdowns, pain. Dark night of the soul energy. Just, you feel tied up. Your hands are tied up. You can't move. This is paralyzing dreams, nightmares. You got stabbed in the back more than once. Look at that. 2 swords stabbed in the back. Your past could be 2 very bad failed marriages, failed relationships. You could have also been stabbed in the back by a family member that abused you, hurt you in mental, physical, whatever ways. You just trusted someone and you felt helpless. And inside you, you are this lion that wants to break out and kick some serious ass. Because this king is like, I want to kick serious ass for what happened to me. Yeah, 3 swords, heartbreak, pain. This is, my heart really hurts. Some of you guys could have lost a father to a heart attack or lost somebody that broke your heart. Maybe even a couple people. Okay, and you are just suffering from your past. And this is what you're running from, the Devil card here. You're running from these fears and these anxieties. Guys, that demon that haunts you at night, that 9 of Swords where you can't sleep, there's a nagging karma, or there's a nagging guilt, shame, pain that hurts you. And you are trying to run away from this. So what I notice is you're not dealing with your feelings. You know that middle card we got for the Pervo Fan? This one? It said you need to have a breakdown to have a breakthrough. That's what needs to happen here. You need to have a breakdown to have a breakthrough. Right now, you might be all right. But you know that if you're all right for a little while, here comes this devil demon chasing you down again. Because you need to have a breakdown to have a breakthrough about this past right here. What is being stabilized right now? What is being stabilized? So we have 8 of Swords. So we have 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. You could very much be in relationships with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're with, keep in mind it's reversible, could be suffering. They also feel tied and stuck. There's been a lot of pain. You and your twin have a lot in common. You and your twin have the same losses. Not exactly the same, but the same amount of losses. And the pain of the past and being stuck, being unable to move, feeling powerless, feeling like you're suffering. There's someone that you're dealing with that is suffering. They're tied. They want to break free and be with you, your twin, but there's the stuck. Can we get past this? The person that loves you is really heartbroken, Leo, or maybe you're the one that really loves someone and you're really heartbroken. And the energy here is someone is so hurt, so broken, so stuck in love with you. They're blinded by passion and love. They're blinded by the red here, which is reminiscent of passion and lust and love and desire. They're blinded by the love and passion that you give, Leo. Or Leo, you're blinded by the love and passion that this air sign gives. But one of you, or maybe even both of you, thinks that it's evil, it's wrong, and it shouldn't be done. Someone here has a level of guilt and shame because they love this twin, because there's this relationship. Someone's like, I'm mad at myself for desiring what I want. I have a guilt and a shame about it. And I just wish I didn't, but I do. And it's like you're trying to live this fake life, like it's all good, but it's not. You're running from a twin. You're running from the pain of the past. You're running from breakdowns. And you're just trying to put your head up, keep your armor on and your shield on and your sword out. And you're just trying to live. You're like, it's a good life. Why do I want to rock the boat and make it worse? Because you know that that demon's going to catch up and it's going to be bad again. It's going to be bad again. Let's keep going. So in comes the Five of Cups. What's being stabilized is, like I said, the guilt, shame, regret, remorse, sadness, and heartbreak. This is the breakdown that needs to be had. And I think you will have it. If you don't right now, you're going to have one within 2 to 5 months, Leo. Or your person's going to have one within 2 to 5 months. Okay? And this is the breakdown that needs to be had. Someone needs to break down and face their truth. There's someone here also that plays the blame game. Blame, 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 blame. It's your fault, not mine. It's all you. It's not me. This isn't my problem. This is yours. This is also a label maker. A label maker. This person likes to put titles and labels on people. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. I researched, and you're this, and you're that, and you're this, and you're that. Well, I didn't know you were a self-made doctor, or a self-made therapist, or a self-made guru, or a self-made know-it-all. Who is this self-made person? Someone here feels self-made, authoritative, know-it-all, the king, the queen. Maybe it is you, Leo. I mean, I said the king, the queen. Someone here feels like they are the king of it all, and they know it all, and that's it. That's it. I know better than you. So I'm right and you're wrong. I'm big and you're small. I'm healed and awesome and you're not. You need work. I've got it all under control. It's all good in the hood. And you got major issues you need to work on, buddy. I've been doing all the work and you're not doing shit. You're crazy. You're insane. And I'm not. Let me tell you something funny about tarot cards, guys, and astrology in general. When you're reincarnated into this world, guess what? Guess what? You have a predestined path. It doesn't mean it's your entire destiny and you don't have free will, but you have a path that's going to present things in your life. You cannot avoid them. There are things like the losses of loved ones you cannot avoid. The astrology chart's just saying, look, this is who's going to get lost in your lifetime. I'm sorry. Because you can't change the hour of death that the universe knows you have. So when you come born into this life, there's people that you will lose, and you can't change that. There's nothing you could do to change that. That's their destiny, and you're meant to meet them. Those are soulmates. Those are karmics. Those are all of that. You're meant to meet them on your path. So when you're born, you're meant to come down here and experience these people, have a life with these kinds of people. For example, your Venus will be in a specific sign. It will change when you are of the age of 35 and older. Your Venus will change. You're going to go into the Navamsha chart in Vedic astrology. It's going to be your more mature chart of a certain age. It's either going to change because you got married. You could be 20 and it will change. And your Venus will change in the Navamsha when you're married. As soon as you make those legal vows, it will change for you. And if you don't get married when you're hit 35, it will change anyways because of your age and your path. Things will shift, okay? Life changes. You can call it karma, you can call it what it wants, but it will change. And so you might have a Venus in Leo in your birth chart, and then in your Navamsha chart, you may have a Venus in Virgo debilitated. Whatever it is, life changes when you get married. Life changes when you get older. You see relationships differently, and the kind of people you bring into your life are different. So what I see here is someone may have had an exciting marriage in the beginning, and later it was blah, okay? And for some people, it's going to be in the energy of it gets better after marriage. It gets better when you get into the right relationship. However it changes for you, shit happens. We have soulmates, we have karmics, and very few of us have a twin flame. There's a lot of different relationship aspects. You can see a twin flame from your astrology chart. If you do the research, you'll figure that out. I do not have time today to talk about that, but I will tell you that whatever path you've met this person on, you were supposed to meet them. And you can call them whatever you want to call them, be mad at them however you want to be mad at them. This person can think that they're the death of them, they're the worst thing that could have happened. But the thing is, they were meant to meet them for a specific reason. Let them have it. I'm going to go to the store in 10 minutes and get her something anyways, or whenever I'm done. Anyways, yeah?
That bug that I showed you?
Yeah.
It's the one that bit me down here, the one I was talking about when we were on the couch, and also that punch in my rib hurt.
Okay. Well, I'll talk about the bugs in a minute. Go sit down.
By the way, they're coming from the broken window.
Okay. Anyways, my point with that little mention here is you've met someone, everybody, that you're supposed to meet, Leos. And it's nothing that you could have avoided. This was in your astrological chart with the moon here. This was your chart. This was your astrology. This is something you have to deal with. It's not your fault. There's nothing you could have avoided. It's predestined. It's nothing that you did wrong. No one made a bad move, a bad choice, a bad decision, and now they've wrecked themselves. What I'm saying is you are following your destiny. There's a lesson to be learned here. There's something to be taken from this devil card. You're not going to walk away empty-handed. When you do pass through the devil energy, he will give you one of these: the wand, the sword, the pentacle, or the cup. He will give you one of those. You will take something from this relationship to better yourself. So something good is going to come from this devil energy, be it children, be it money, be it life lessons, be it a better new you. The fact is, don't run from him. Don't run from the devil, face him. The sooner you face him, the sooner you get your gift. And you can move on. Someone here has to face their karmic cycles, their karmic patterns, maybe even their karmic. They have to face that entity and say, I'm not scared of you. I will face you, and I will learn from you and grow from you, and thank you for that, and move forward. This regret, sorrow, remorse, and sadness has to be dealt with. You have to have this big breakdown before you get a breakthrough. The breakthrough is the magician. And what does the magician have? By the way, Virgo, Gemini, the magician has all the aces, just like the devil. Capricorn energy, all the aces. The aces are waiting for you, Leo. There's a new beginning. The only way to get it, though, is facing your fears. You have to face your fears. And in some cases, you have to face yourself. From the beginning of this reading, and everything happens for a divine reason, and I think Pat, who asked me about the email, came out for a reason. At that time, it was maybe 20 minutes ago. If you have to face mental instability, you need to face it. If you have to face a Rahu moon, you have to face it. If you have to face a dark past, you got to face it. If you have to face an ex, you have to face him. If you have to face yourself and get to the truth of the matter, you need to face it. Whatever it is, guys, and if this isn't you, Leo, it's your person. But I feel like there's a new beginning waiting for you, closer than you think, right around the corner. Just keep going. You're on the move for greatness. Tell me about the outcome for Leo. Tell me about the outcome for Leo. So 2 cards are sticking out to me. You could be dealing with an Aries. This is how it was sticking out. We've got 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, bottom of the deck. There is this fire sign that I felt was coming in with that 8 of Wands earlier. There's a fire sign coming in to attack you. I feel it's the thing or the person you have to face. This can be your karma. This can be an ex. This could be you. However you perceive this fire energy, it's coming in like a bat out of hell, and you're going to have to face it. Yes, you're going to have to, stay strong. You're going to have to fight off a lot of pain, okay? But in the end, when you face your fears, when you turn around and face those people with wands trying to come at you and poke at you and get you, you'll have your new beginning. Ace of Wands. Like a dragon, like a phoenix from the fire, you will come out, roaring like the Lion King you are. and you'll have a new beginning, but it must be faced. One more card that's sticking out is the Seven of Swords. You might have a past of deceit, lies, deception, and also escapism. Okay, for some people it's just escapism, trying to get away with something. Okay, trying to run and get away with it while still trying to get more. This person's got freaking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords, just got out of a fight, just overcame some shit, had a little victory. He should keep it moving, right? He should keep it moving. Keep it moving, bro. You got what you got. Go. Go before you get caught. Go before you get found out. Go before you lose. Go before something happens. But he's got his eyes on 2 more swords. There's another decision here. A choice. Should he walk away? Should you go after these 2 swords? I don't know. He's in an indecision right now. But he's got the desire to go grab these 2 swords to add to his collection here. Because 5 apparently isn't enough. He wants more. Like the 7 of Cups. Whatever you got isn't good enough. You want more. Okay, so there's this illusion here also with the moonlight in the window. It's illusion. That's not no sunlight. That's moonlight. There's an illusion here that you need these 2 swords. There's an illusion that you need to face. Now, the way I see it with the moon card, it's either an illusion, which is like a fantasy, something you're trying to bring into fruition. It could also be a delusion. Stop denying the truth and deluding yourself. Someone may have an idea about what they're doing and what this is, and it's a delusion. It's not even real. Someone's not seeing things for the way they really are. Someone is not able to face the actual reality of the situation. They don't really want to face it. Instead of dealing with the 5 swords they have, which is difficulty, they want 7. They don't want to, like, no. I'm sorry. I don't want to deal with the 5. I want to get onto the 6, move on to bigger, better things, move on to calmer waters, and then I want 1 more sword just for good measure. Okay? Because I don't want to keep facing this shit. What's coming in the outcome for you? You got Hanged Man. This is a wake-up call. Enlightenment. Okay, you need to wake up. Wake up. This is not a dream. Although I think with the moon card, you feel like your life is a dream. Like you're going to wake up one day. Pisces energy, by the way. This could be a Pisces, or you could be dealing with a Pisces. Maybe Pisces moon. But you're just like, I got to wake up. This is not a dream. This is my reality. I've been floating through life, delusional, maybe in illusions, avoiding things, and I have to get a different perspective, face my fears, and change my outcome. This person is swinging like an acrobat. He's not just hanging there being sacrificed. He's having a good time while waiting. This person here is a lot like the Fool. And I mean in the way of a foolish nature. Someone that doesn't know a lot. Someone that's not spiritually inclined. Someone that does not know how to be a spiritual, strong person. This person's going with the flow, just trying to get the hang of it. Literally, trying to get the hang of it. So this could be you, Leo. This could be someone else. Someone's just trying to figure it out. And they're just waiting to see what's going to happen next. That's a fool's journey. That's a fool's errand. It's a pipe dream. We need to wake up here and face this. You're not just going to flow in the wind. You're not a leaf. You're not a feather. You're not a bird. You're a man. You could be a woman. I'm just saying hangman. You're a man, and you don't fly, and you don't float. Okay, you need to wake up, get a different perspective, see life for what it really is, face the facts of your life, and let's get something going here. Because the outcome is Page of Coins. This is baby steps in the right direction. Young dreams, young aspirations, the beginning of something worthwhile. So for you, Leo, there's something that's worth of value to you. But it requires a step made with a genuine heart, a clear mind, a grounded, sound mind and body. You have to get your shit together, get out of the clouds, get down to earth, see what needs to be seen, face what needs to be faced, break down so you can have your breakthrough, and start taking action 1 foot in front of the other, moving forward towards the new beginning you really can have, towards the new beginning you want. Yeah, you may have to scratch what you have going on here, which looks pretty good. But you know what this says to me? This 9 of Cups is hard work. Your happiness doesn't come easy. Okay? What's crossing you is, if you want joy, wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, you have to work at it. It takes effort. It makes you make those phone calls to the people you need to call. It makes you get up every day and clock in for work. It makes you get up and put gas in the car to keep it going. In order for your journey to keep moving, it needs you. It needs you to be strong, healthy, grounded, mind, body, and soul. And if you can't put in the work, the effort, the elbow grease, the energy, the genuine heart that needs to be pulled in here, you won't have this. So your challenge and what's facing you is hard work. It's not going to be easy to face the devil. No one ever sat here and said, hey, guess what? It's easy. I did it. Anyone that faced the devil can tell you right now today, it wasn't easy. I faced addiction. It's not easy. It wasn't easy. It's still not easy. Anyone that faced the death and loss of their loved ones, guess what? I never got over it. I have a big ass hole in my heart, and I bust ass every day to not fall apart. It takes work. I'm a single mom. Guess what? It's not easy. I get up every day and have to do the job of 2. I'm not saying it's easy, but somehow the job gets done and you can have a happy life. Saturn doesn't give you an easy job. Saturn is the bringer of obstacles, hardships, things that you have to overcome to find your success. Success in a marriage, success in a family, success in your career, success in your purpose, success in your spirituality. Saturn just doesn't bless the gifted. It's not like someone's been born here with the mind of Pisces and the fame of Leo and, the balance of Libra. Okay? It's not just a blessing and a gift. Okay? Saturn is like, I give you what you deserve. Period. I give you what you deserve. And that's why the devil and Saturn is what? Karma. Karma. Because what you sow, you reap. And if you're not willing to put some elbow grease in here, put some hard work into what you want, you ain't going to get a good result. Some of you may be lucky, luckier than others, and get a decent result. But in my experience, having a good time, making the most out of a decent situation is temporary. It gets shitty. You know? I've had a lot of luck in my life. I've had a lot of big good things happen in my life. And then I have things hit me like a freaking 2x4 in my forehead. 2 weeks later, I could be gifted with, example, $25,000. And 2 weeks later, you have to buy a new car. And, the government takes out a huge check because you owe. Bye-bye. You know what I mean? That's karma. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just sometimes you can be blessed and then it's taken. So don't take this 9 of Cups blessing for granted. Don't take this blessing as it's going to be this way forever. It requires hard work. And if you want to keep receiving blessings, we have to stick to this and work on your inner self, your inner reflection. The Hanged Man is a wake-up call from the universe saying, hey, buddy, hey, lady, I need you to look over here. I need you to pay attention. I need you to, sometimes I want to hang my kids upside down, not literally, but just so they can pay attention because they're just running around. Oh, I got to listen to me. And then you got to grab them and pick them up and look at them. And they're like, oh, okay, what are you saying, Mom? Listen, Linda, listen. Sometimes God has to pick us up and hang us upside down by our foot and say, listen, Linda, listen. Okay, here's what's going on. Okay, I want to give you a gift and a new beginning, honey. I do. But we got to deal with this. Okay, let's do that. Can we do that? Is that good? Is that cool? Or is that kosher? Can we? Yeah, good. Awesome. Let's do it. All right. So, okay, Leo, we see what's going on. I'm going to get a few clarifiers because this is a long-ass mother effing reading. But we're going to get through it. Gosh darn, this is like insanity. Okay. You know what's funny? I see the Page of Coins again. Who here has a little baby, a little son, a little daughter, something going on there? Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Coins, same thing. This is just an overall message about clarity about everything. So I see the Knight of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. There's a new beginning coming in really quick. This right now is being seen as a rush from the universe. Those 8 of Wands, that Ace of Wands, this fire energy that you love so much, Leo. There's a quick energy coming in. I do feel like there's a Sagittarius coming into your life, Leo. There's a Saggy somewhere, okay? And sometimes Saggies is a teacher or a guru. It could also just be an energy that the universe is sending your way saying, hey, I'm coming to wake you up. I'm sending in my Saggy energy. I'm sending in my guru. I'm sending in my teacher. I'm sending in a huge message from Ketu. Ketu comes to destroy like a tower, take out what you already know and get rid of it so you can start making something new. So I really feel like Ketu is coming in to kick some serious ass as far as a tower on this 9 of Cups. So I'm just going to give you a little warning that this isn't going to last. Whatever's going on for you, Leo, business as usual, it's all good in the hood, it's not going to last. There's something that's going to shift, and I'm just preparing you for it because it's happened before. It's a karmic cycle. May have happened 1, 2, 3 times, and it's going to happen again because this breakdown needs to happen. If you're not willing to break down on your own, the universe is going to send a message to make sure that you break down, okay? There will be a breakdown. Page of Pentacles is a message. It's physical. This can come in the form of a letter. This can come in the form of... That's not good. Nope, that's not good. Give me that back. You can't have it anymore. Look what's going on in your hair. No, that's not good. I'm not going to get that for you if you're going to do that. Take that off, put it back in the cup. Do you understand? Okay, that's not good. Okay, please, put that back in the cup. I'm sorry, he got slime. He shouldn't have gotten it. My bad. Please put that back. You have slime in your hair now. Yeah, you have pink slime in your hair. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's slime. I'll deal with it. I'm almost done with this reading. Anyways, this is going to come in the form of a letter. Something physical, something that's going to affect you physically. This might make your stomach sick. This might make your body feel like something. I don't know. This is going to make you feel something. Because the pentacles represent the 5 senses. Sight, feel, taste, hear. What was the other one? I don't know if I said smell, but whatever. This is something that's going to come in towards you and affect you physically. The message that's coming is going to make you affected. In this dimension, it's going to affect you big time. It's going to affect your money. It's going to affect how you see things, how you talk, what you say. It's going to be almost like a punch in the gut is kind of what I'm hearing. This Saggy energy is coming in like punch to the gut. This is a physical reach out from the universe. The universe is reaching out to physically touch you. There's something that's going to affect the way things are for you, Leo. It could be a gift of money, okay? It might be like a gift of money, possibly, a little help, a little formal gift, like a check in the mail, or a birthday gift.
I make a slime train.
A slime train, cool. Okay, for some Leos, this could be a loss of money, okay? But it's something physical, definitely. Yeah, you're not having it. We have 3 of Pentacles. I know. You didn't. So this is.
About Ghostbusters.
Okay. Go help him look for it. So the 3 of Pentacles here is about stepping up, moving forward. This is progress. This is getting appreciated for your hard work and your effort. For a lot of you, you are going to be given money. maybe even donations. Hey, that should be me, but I'm not a Leo. But, you know, for a lot of you, it's being given donations, being given money, being given support even. Sometimes the pentacles represent physical support. Maybe someone that's going to hold you while you break down. Maybe someone that's going to pay your rent while you step away from work for a while to start your own business. This could be a family member that's going to give you support in the form of an inheritance, saying, hey, in the future, you are going to have this house. In the future, you are going to have this, retirement from me. This could be someone saying, it's not now, but in the future, it's building up. You will have this, okay? So this could be a message, something like that. It could also be like, what's happening here is you're stepping towards your future, stepping towards making more money and starting your own kind of business, or stepping up and getting acknowledged for the good things that you're doing so you can be a better person and have more to your name. So this is just stepping up the game. For some of you, it's stepping up in responsibility to a page of coins. This could be a child, okay? Maybe children, plural. We do have two, okay? This is about stepping up and being that father, being that mother, stepping up to the responsibility, stepping up to the plate, okay? So a lot of Leos are stepping up to the plate. I also feel for some people, there's going to be a relationship with an estranged child. It doesn't matter what age, but an estranged offspring that it's coming at you really quick. You need to spend more time with this person, or this person wants to spend time with you. It could even be, I'm coming in for a visit. You know, this is preparing for something. It's not here now. It's not like, oh, hey, I'm here for a visit. No, this is prepare for a visit. This is preparation. Preparation for more time, energy, effort, money, and communication with a child. This is also preparation for putting in more hours, overtime, or maybe taking on a second job. Sorry, I don't know why this message is so damn long. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, what don't you see coming is the Seven of Pentacles. Again, this is waiting. This is building something up. This is leaving something good but wanting something better. It takes time. 7 years. There's something here about 7 to 8 years of progress. Doubting Thomas. It's been so long, you just doubt. Thank you so much, female professional driver. I love you. What a blessing you are. Thank you. So yeah, someone here's been putting so much time and energy, and there's just doubt. Is this even going to happen? Maybe you have been waiting a long time. Hanged Man, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Coins. Maybe someone here's been waiting for way too long for this to happen. And there is some faithlessness. There is some doubt. Maybe this is you, Leo. You did get that word, which it said, faith. Keep going, you know. It's closer than you think. Someone here may have a loss of faith here that this is actually going to happen. So someone here is doubting Thomas. Aww, I do like this. Okay, so you could be dealing with, haha, leave it there. Not funny. Not funny. And leave it there. You're not having it.
When you said
no, hang on, guys.
When you said it's closer than you thought, that gave me a hint.
Oh, it gave you a hint? I wasn't talking to you. Do you have Leo in your chart?
I heard it.
Do you have Leo in your chart? I'm going to check your... give me that. I'm going to check your astrology chart again. I'm going to check that Vedic chart. You must have Leo somewhere, you little pain in the butt. Close that. Leave it there. You're not having it. No.
What about the phone?
No. You don't need the electronics. No.
Why not?
No. Because no.
Why
I know
not?
how late you were up last
Why
night.
not?
No, I said no, and that's it. Go find something else to do.
I can't show anything for Matthew.
Nope. You can find it on the TV. Go play outside on the trampoline. Go do something interesting. Maybe clean your room. Okay?
My room is not that messy.
Oh, it is. When you open the closet, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I know what's under your bed. Not funny. Yeah, you need to go do it right now. That's something constructive. And when you're done with that, then I'll consider giving the electronics back. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Woo! Refocus on energies here. I don't even know what day it is. Okay. I'm back on track. Where was I? Holy crap. I hid my kids' electronics in the pantry, and this little boy found that shit. He always finds that shit. And it was like way high on some pasta. How did, whatever. I don't know how he finds crap. He just found it. I literally hid it like 30 minutes ago and he found it already. I'm just disgusted. Apparently I suck at hiding things. Anyways. Who's saw Stephanie? Best part of the reading. What don't you see coming? What's coming in is 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Woo! Doggy. I mean, I'm just like, wow. Didn't I tell you? And I'm going to stick to this for the ending of these tarot cards. I said you have to leave something good to get to something better. What do you have to leave that's good? 9 of Cups, 8 of Coins. A relationship that's fulfilling to an extent. Not a 10 of Cups, but a 9. It's almost there. But it's 8 of Pentacles. It's a lot of hard work to be okay in this relationship. And you're always running and chasing and running away from this karma. You need to face it. You need to face your twin. You need to face your karma. You need to face something. You need to face yourself, okay? So either way, what's facing you is in order to be happy, it takes work. Why? Because you got to leave something good to get to something better. This is what your twin flame marriage would look like. If any of you guys want to know, it's right here. Okay? A twin flame union, a twin flame marriage is bliss. It is happiness. It is children. It is a beautiful home. It is adoring love and commitment. It is adoration for your mind, body, soul. Not just your body, not just your money, not just okay. It's being with someone that loves you for all of you. And I do mean your past life, your future life, your present life, your wrongs, your rights, your talents, your fails. Someone that loves every piece of you. Someone that loves that alcoholism you had to beat. Someone that loves that temper you had to beat. Someone that loves the transformation you went through from being a piece of shit to an amazing value of life. Someone that saw and faced the crap in themselves and came out like a diamond. You may have been buried in the earth. This twin flame relationship could have been buried in shit and crap and lava and dirt and under this earth hidden for however long. But when it gets unearthed, when the issues get dealt with, when the diamond starts to have the black gravel ground and earth chipped away from it, and it looks like a quartz crystal and it's not even clear yet. There's no diamond sparkles. There's nothing amazing about it. When you actually start seeing the diamond come to the surface, by the more you rub it, the more you smooth the stone, then you start making cuts on your diamond and you get your laser cutter and beam, you keep cutting away, zoop, 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 cutting away at that diamond. Okay? Zoom, you cut this person out. Zoom, you cut this thing out. Zoom, you knock off some other crap that was haunting you in your life. Zoom, you conquer your fears. Zoom, you cut out your judgmental nature. Zoom, you cut off your name calling and your label making. Zoom, you start being happy with who you are. You know what I mean? You keep cutting shit out, polishing the stone, taking constructive criticism and applying it to your life instead of being a butthurt baby. Running away from channels saying, she hurt my feelings, I don't like her reading, she sucks. Go find someone that will generally tell you how awesome you are, even if it's not true. Fuck this channel. Okay? Not any of those people. I didn't get my reading when I paid for it. Fuck, I'm going to go to someone else. You're an asshole. Okay, well then go get whatever general reading, okay? I don't know what to tell people like that, except there's a diamond to be cut here. And if you're willing to have patience, and you're willing to put the pressure on yourself, and you're willing to become a diamond in the earth, which, by the way, a diamond is only formed with an immense amount of pressure. Pressure waiting, pressure becoming somebody, pressure in your life. The diamond will only come through pressure. When you've overcome the pressure and you've made the clear cuts, and you see the truth, and you go through your life following your destiny, you will have this. And I've talked about this with Twin Flames many times, and a lot of you old school soul fam remember this saying, and I'll say it again for those that are new. For those of you guys that are new, I describe the Twin Flame journey as this: the Marines, the Marine Corps. There's like 100 or, just very small, let's say 100, 200 Marines that come in to the SEAL training. Maybe it's the Navy SEALs, whatever it is, guys. They go into the SEAL training, and it's the most difficult training of all military. And you get put through the most daunting of tests and trials and tribulations. You have to swim under ships and almost die. You have to swim in the ocean in the dark, in the night, in shark-infested waters. There's a lot of things you have to do to become a SEAL. And not everybody makes it. 100 people come in thinking they're all going to be the badass Navy SEALs, or they're going to be the badass Marines. Okay, Miss G.I. Jane and those badasses, they're going to come out, right? But the problem is, whenever they get put into the journey, whenever they get put through pressure, they get put through self-reflection, they get put through pressure of waiting. Thank you, Pat Bach, for your super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You are a sweetheart, and I'm sorry about earlier, but thank you. So when you get put through all the worst of the worst, guys, the people that are meant to make it, the people that have a true heart for union, the people that are the ones that need to be the diamonds, the people are the ones that will be the SEALs to protect and to serve this world as the Navy SEALs protect and serve their country. When you have a heart to protect and serve light workers, and you have a heart to protect and serve your mission, you will have the goods. You will have the union. And this is what a twin flame union looks like. It's loving, and it's happy, and it's beautiful. But it's not without the hard work. And it doesn't mean that the work stops here. It doesn't mean that it's just time to enjoy life and sit back on a hammock, Leo. It means that you made it, and you have to keep this up. And that is, pull back your sleeves, put on some elbow grease. It takes work.
Mama,
Yeah?
what's going to take this slime?
Not right now. I'll deal with that when I'm done with my reading. I'm not going to take the slime yet. It's already ruined. Just deal with it. Sit down on the floor and play with it. Okay, so that is pretty much the reading. Sorry that went really long, but you guys are the SEALs. You are. There's going to be a lot of twin flames coming into this journey, hoping they can make it out with union. But the point is, guys, we're soldiers, okay? This is a fight. Not everybody makes it out in union. Not everybody makes it out successful on the journey. Some people have a difficult time taking the pressure. Leo, whoever I'm reading for here does have a difficult time taking the pressure. Okay, someone is running from the pressure, and someone is doing a blame game. Someone is having a hard time with self-reflection and swimming through that water, not knowing what's in there. The shark-infested waters, okay, to get to the other side. Someone here does have some fear about the work that is needed to find this kind of joy and happiness. Someone may even have an illusion or a delusion, they're delusional, about what this happiness really is. And with my Cancer energy yesterday, I feel like someone could be stuck in a relationship where it's not your fault, but it could be being dealt with magic. It could be just a delusion because someone's trying to make someone else look like someone else. But someone's trying to fake you out, Leo, or you're trying to fake someone out that this is the twin flame relationship when actually it's not. It's fake. It's a facade. It's not real. Whatever you're going on in right now, it's not your destiny. It's something you're supposed to overcome and face. Turn around and face the demon. It's not who you think it is. And I got chills because I feel like, and you know how in movies, and I don't know which ones, but there's all kinds of scary movies. Someone has magic and they start to look like the person that person's in love with. And then this person finds out it's not that person. And all of a sudden the mask and the facade comes off and it's like, oh my God, you're not that person. The only one I can think of right now is Swan Lake. I know, because my daughter likes Barbie movies. So Barbie movies, Swan Lake. She goes, or Odette was impersonated by the magician's daughter to trick the prince that it was Odette. And there were signs, you know, Odette was going to wear white, and the magician, whatever's daughter, was wearing black. So there was differences, but she still looked like Odette, and the prince was following along the illusion while they were keeping Odette, the real Odette, kept away as a swan, changed in a different transformation. She was transforming, and he didn't recognize her as the swan. He was believing that the Odette was the magician's daughter, but it wasn't. You know, long story short, guys, that's what's going on here, okay? Someone is being fooled. There's a mastermind behind it. It's not true. It's not real. And the real Slim Shady, please stand up, okay? And that's the twin, all right? So someone here is faking it, and it's not real. It's not legit. It's not the true twin journey, but somehow they think that the soulmate or this karmic partner fits the bill, and they just kind of want to stick to it. And yeah, the real Slim Shady needs to stand up. But it does take some self-reflective work. The last card that came out is Ten of Swords. Stop torturing yourself, beating yourself up, and running away from it, okay? Running away from the mask, running away from the fear of this thing. Ten of Swords is an ending to the drama, and I do feel like if you've been blocked, if you've been kept out, if you've been tortured, if you've been mentally, physically, emotionally backstabbed and betrayed, that's going to come to an end. This is the finale. This is the finale of the show for a lot of people, a lot of twins. You've put in a lot of work. There's a little bit more to go. There's still some progress to be made, but you're stepping up. Progress is being made. Just keep going. Keep swimming. Keep the faith. And I'll be right back, guys. You're crying because you won't know. Okay. Those cookies are good. So I'm going to do an oracle for the ending. I'm sorry for all the interruptions, and I'm sorry for the very long video. Apparently, Leo, you had a very big message. You are the king of the zodiacs. You are the king. So rightfully so, you get honored with a very long video, and probably longer than I do many people's videos. Yeah, give it to him. But you do have a new beginning coming over you soon. Bottom of the deck over here is clarity and balance, Libra energy, Shiva energy, the rebirth. What comes through the destruction is a rebirth. You are going to find peace in your life. You are going to have a new reality. So I'm going to give you one more oracle card for all of you Leos. I hope this reading even came to a good end. I feel like it was all over the place, but whatever. Okay. So the card that I got is the Otter, and I like it because it's kind of a twin flame card for me. Otter, creative, inner child, and dreams. Leo, that's totally you. It's about balance, creativity. It's about the colors of life. You are very colorful and vibrant. You're meant to have fun and enjoy love from a partner that adores you. Leo, if you were in this picture, this would be you, this adorable little otter, and this would be your lover kissing you. Leo, you are adored, okay? Leo, somebody thinks the world of you. Okay. Oh, you're right. That is. We need a different one.
Yes.
Okay. Danny, can you go in my room and get a different one? That was from last night. Can you give me another one? Yeah, there. It's in the bed. Just look a little under the pillow. Matthew, go help him. Okay. Otters are playful, creative, spontaneous, just like you, Leo. They're curious creatures, much like your inner child, Leo. They always appear to be enjoying the present moment. See, and I can't enjoy the present moment. Give me a second, guys.
What is that?
Play-Doh. Now, come on.
No, Mom. What is that blue thing?
It was a blue Play-Doh. It was a blue piece of Play-Doh. Okay, gotta finish this reading up. My gosh, Stephanie. Okay. Passions. Okay. Otters work hard to enjoy the present moment. They enjoy delicacies like clams, sea urchins, abalones, crabs, and even though they are notorious for playing with their food, Otter says it's time to pursue a career that is in alignment with your inner child, your passions, and your God-given gifts. And when you are doing what you love, the work is, no matter how hard, it just feels like play. You'll be the most fulfilled doing something that exercises your creative talents. It stimulates your heart and brings meaning to your life and others. It may not happen overnight, and you will enjoy every step of the creation process while bringing this dream to fruition, but it takes your dedication. Making a living from the artistry of your soul will give you a newfound confidence in yourself and an outlook on what is possible in your life. Otters hold hands with each other to keep from floating away. You will have divine helpers that come in to hold your hand when you're losing faith in your vision. They will provide you with opportunities and new ideas and push or pull your need of keeping pursuing when you're floating too far from home. Otters juggle the rocks they use to crack open hard shells for their tasty morsels. In tarot, the juggler or the magician signifies a time in your life or a situation that will be presented that contains all the tools, as we said, you need to manifest your heart's desires, as well as signifies a time that you have the ability to create a new life cycle through the power of optimism, so you can do the can-do attitude always. Otters says, go for it. You won't be disappointed. So what I noticed in there with your oracle is there is a twin that wants to help you pursue your dreams, Leo. They want to build you up, kiss you, adore you, whether it's making they talked a lot about food. I don't know, maybe you want to be in the culinary arts. Maybe someone wants to help you get your own restaurant, your own business. Your lover wants to kiss you, hold you, and help you and believe in your dream. When they sense that you're drifting too far away, they want to pull you back. You have a twin that's holding your hand, so you don't drift too far away. Okay, so you do have someone in your energy. Also, your creative arts, your talents. This is speaking to you about what you love to do, whether that's drawing, whether that's creating art with paint, whether that's doing commercials, whether that's doing tarot channels, whether that's doing spiritual gifts, whatever it is, you have a creative talent. And what this card is saying is you will only be fulfilled when you are doing and pursuing your talent. You're only going to find your twin when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, what you're meant to be doing. What does your destiny want you to do? To be creative, Leo. Leo, if you're doing something very boring, very mundane, very clock in, clock out, not exploring your talents, then you're not doing what you're meant to do. And you're not going to be with who you're meant to be with. You have to take a risk and know that your twin is ready to hold your hand through the ups and downs and the risks that might be scary and terrifying taking that risk. Maybe there's a loss of money. Maybe there's a loss of time. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's a move. Maybe there's this breakdown. You're going to have someone with you. And I do feel like this is going to be a beautiful relationship and a beautiful life. I also feel, Leo, on a more personal level for you personally, what I notice is that you're going to be starting a new business or career. It's something that you want to do. It's very creative. It's going to cost you some money, some of the money that you've been trying to save up, but it's going to turn out really good. For others of you, it might cost you some money to invest into a child, prepare for a child, plan for taking on this new child in your life, maybe coming back into communication with one, and they need something from you. They need child support, or maybe it's an adult child and they need help with a car, they need help with something. It's you putting the energy and effort in to support this Page of Pentacles and help them grow. So you're just going to be putting in your work, your effort to help others grow, and then in return, you're going to be helped to grow also. The biggest, loudest message for you, Leo, is to just have a breakdown. Have a good cry. Heal so you can move forward. There is someone hurting that I feel maybe in the past you might have hurt, King of Wands. You may have hurt them. You may have betrayed them, backstabbed them, and left them hurting. For some people, left them at the altar, okay? And even if it's a metaphorical sense, you fed them marriage but didn't fulfill the promise. Maybe you've fed them that there would be children and didn't fulfill the promise. But there is a letdown here. And this person feels stuck and unable to move because they are hurting in the absence of your presence, in the absence of you. This could be reversible. You could be hurting in the absence of someone that did this. But with the Magician, I do feel there is a magical party, Gemini Virgo energy, that is going to fix a lot of this energy with prayers, affirmations, visualizations, and magic. And there's going to be a magical sprinkle onto this relationship, which can only happen for the twin flames. It's a magical sprinkle that gives love and beauty and blessings and gifts to those that try hard. This is a magical little sprinkle and blessing from Saturn. I don't know where Saturn is transiting in your chart. Saturn could be transiting, I feel on the opposite side of you. I feel like it's transiting through Saggy. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Wait a minute. Is Saturn in Saggy? Yes, it is. Okay, well, I'm right because of life lessons. You're right. So Saturn is transiting through there and trying to give you a life lesson, trying to teach you something, but you have to be teachable. And I find a lot of people, no matter who you are, you struggle with being teachable because a lot of you are teachers, and a lot of teachers don't like to be taught. They think they know it all, and there is some trouble. Looking in the mirror and saying you still have room to grow. You're not perfect. You don't know everything. But some of those people, they have a very big prideful mask, and that's their pride, man. You don't mess with their pride. And some of that needs to get killed. Someone here with pride needs to get put down, okay? The pride mask has to go so you can live a happy, decent life. Also, optimism has to come back into the picture. Too much of a doubting Thomas is no good. And because of the past where you've had shitty results, 7 years may have been shitty. Maybe you feel you had 7 years of bad luck, 8 years of bad luck. Maybe it's the worst 7-8 years of your life. Whatever it is, you just feel like it's a lot to handle and you've just been beat down to a point where you feel defeated, 10 of Swords. And Spirit's like, get a different perspective, be a little more optimistic. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Don't be a blame game person. Don't be a title maker. Don't feel entitled. You need to just start taking steps in the right direction, being good to others, sowing good seeds, so you can reap some of that. And this is just about learning those tough lessons and making good on it. Okay? Before I end, I'm just going to pull one more very masculine card. And it's the Gods and the Titans. And I wanted to save it for the Leo because you guys are masculine like that. Kings. So the Gods. So I wanted to pull that and just see what message comes out for the Leos. Ooh, bless you.
Thank you.
Bottom of the deck is Ganesha. Obstacles. So that sounds a lot like Saturn to me. I think it is Saturn in many senses. And this is Saturn, obstacles. There's obstacles in your way so you can be better. There's obstacles in your way so you can achieve success, the success you're supposed to achieve. That's what you don't see. What came out was Shiva. Wow, the Destroyer, which is, both of these are totally playing a part in you. This is Pervo Fan. Yeah, Shiva, the Destroyer. So you got obstacles and the Destroyer. This is pretty much the tower coming down. Oh yeah, my son got a Geo. He popped open the other day from his trip. He wants to show you. Go ahead. Put it more in the camera.
Hey, this is the Geo I got, and
Gotta show this.
basically I just banged this with a hammer, and I didn't expect this to be that full, but, well, it didn't really matter. I could have just banged it, and it would be fine either way. And this is my first Geo, actually. And I also got a couple of others, but I'll show them in the next video.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that.
I love
also, I'll
you.
do a free giveaway on one of these.
A free giveaway?
Yep.
Oh,
A
okay.
free giveaway.
All right. Aren't you generous? I love you.
Love you.
See, my son has a Cancerian heart. He has a lot of Cancer in his chart. He's certainly a giver. Okay. So anyways, we have Shiva, the Destroyer, and obstacles. I'm sorry, Leo, but yeah, there's a big fat tower that will be coming your way if it hasn't already. It's coming. And I feel that it is coming within 8 weeks. So I'm just going to tell you this last little thing. Buckle up, buckle up, buckle up. I think you can handle it, but buckle up. So Shiva the Destroyer, Pervo Fan energy. Let's read some. Obstacles are removed or placed for a good reason. Invite a drama-free life. I'm just going to read Ganesh. I feel called because I saw it. The god Ganesha is one of the most loved of all Hindu gods. Everywhere you turn in modern India, you see the joyful elephant-headed deity balancing on one leg, often riding a mouse, pushing away your worries and negativity. The goddess Parvati shaped Ganesha from the earth when her husband Shiva returned and saw a young man with her. He attacked Ganesha in anger, severing his head, and then Parvati then revealed who Ganesha was, and Shiva sent his soldiers away and instructed them to return with the head of any sleeping being who was facing north. They found an elephant and attached his head to the body of Ganesha, restoring his life. Ganesha declared that from then on, Ganesha would always be loved by the community. People invoke his name and as blessings prior to the beginning of a major undertaking, like moving or trying out for something, or starting new projects of all kinds. Ganesha is an active god, and although many immediately think of him as a laid-back energy, he is often pictured seated with a sweet around his round belly. In the old stories, he was a brave warrior, fighting demons and dancing wildly, pushing away their obstacles. He carries an axe, which he swings to destroy pride, inertia, and vanity. Ganesha is often seen with Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, and they are often worshipped side by side, particularly by people with jobs who want a double blessing of successful business without too many obstacles. A statue or picture of Ganesha in your car assists in avoiding accidents or traffic, and he grants peace to a house that should his form be placed at the front door or even at the door of your room. Ganesha is also a patron of writers who have penned the Sanskrit Indian epic with nearly 2 million words in total. He is the perfect deity to call upon to break the obstacle of writer's block. Any problems writing papers, working out problems, and finding a job, Ganesha should be able to help you. On the shadow side, Ganesha takes away obstacles but places them in your way also. Remember that sometimes obstacles are in your way in order for you to change direction and steer towards a path that is best fit for you. Sometimes we make our own dramas, our own obstacles. Procrastination is just one way we can create our own pressures and stop our achievements. When we also focus too much on perceived blocks and we magnetize our issues, such as a lack mentality, then we let these perceived problems stop us instead of driving us to get the work done. So that's Ganesha, guys. He's coming here to help. And I tell you, and it did mean something to me when I saw that. Shoot, now I can't find it. I guess I shuffled it. The magnifying glass with the hummingbird. Do not focus on the problems. Don't focus on the heartbreaks. Don't focus on the 9 of swords, 10 of swords, the backstabbing, the betrayals, the being stuck, the karmic energies, the devil. Don't run from it so much, because that's facing it. That's giving it your energy. And if there is a karmic person in your life, don't give them your energy. Don't make them feel like they are the god of your life, like they are up there. Don't feed the beast. Quit feeding the beast and let love grow. Let the obstacle fizzle out. If there's something that has to end, Shiva the Destroyer, the tower coming in, if there's something that is going to get knocked out, Leo, let it. It's meant for you to achieve other things that are more for you. You might be giving up what you think is something good, 9 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, to something better, 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups. That is a happy union, marriage, and stability. The 4 is stability. And I forgot to tell you, the last nakshatra of UltraFan represents the bed. And the bed is peace, sleep, rest, stability on all 4s, okay? And it's being a grounded person. The bed also talks about other things, which I don't have to say. I think you all know what the bed means. Leo, you're very good at that. You're very good in bed. I'll leave it there. But Shiva's here to destroy and stabilize you, not tear you down and ruin your life, okay? And if this is reverse for you. So let's read Shiva. Shiva, destruction. Dance away any beliefs that burden you. Defy and destroy what stands in your way to happiness and enlightenment. The Lord Shiva comes dancing into your earthly life in many forms and has many faces. But his role as Lord Shiva, the destroyer that we all examine here, is most known. No. Put it back. Put it back. Stop it. Close the door. Stop it. Thank you. Trying to sneak his electronics. Okay. Shiva is the third aspect of the Hindu Trinity. Brahma is the creator and Vishnu is the preserver. While some fear the idea of destruction, it's important to see that this action as a part of the natural continuing cycle of all things, and in some way, a relief from the burden of suffering. There is nothing extra with Shiva. All that is not real is destroyed. Yet there is an essential masculine energy left for his connection with Parvati, his wife. Shiva is often pictured stepping on the demon of ignorance as he disassembles what is not needed. By letting go of old beliefs and false identities, we become freer and in the end of a more enlightened life. If Shiva has entered your reading, you may need to disrupt and get rid of something or someone that is not working and is holding you back. Negative thoughts, insecurities, having little faith in yourself could be stopping you from achieving something you want. It may be time to destroy those ideas and rebalance yourself again. Shiva worshippers in India are almost the most wild-looking of all yogis, covered in ash, with ungroomed hair. And if you ever visit India, you can see them tending their sacred fires. On the shadow side, most of us have been caught in a cycle of self-destruction, and it's sometimes in our lives. It may have been harmless as a pattern of procrastination, or it may have been worse. Substance addiction, or associating with people who are not good for us. Sometimes we allow so much destruction of the health of our bodies or even our physical environment. Pay attention to where in your life destructiveness may be playing a part and destroy only what is unneeded. The symbols of Lord Shiva is the lingam stone, the crescent moon, and the fire. Now, there's some advice here that I can give you from the book that talks about an invocation to maybe help with the destruction of unnecessary things. This can be for you taking things out of your own life, and this can also be people taking bad things out of their life because of you, or however this works, reversal. But I'm going to go ahead and read this. While there are many wonderful traditional invocations to Shiva, you may wish to try a simple rite to burn away what you no longer need. If a relationship is ending, this is particularly a good way to reduce the pain and allow space for a new one to arise from the ashes. You will need a sheet of paper, a pen, a black candle rubbed with sandalwood oil, matches, and a ceramic bowl. One more time, a sheet of paper, a pen, a black candle rubbed with sandalwood oil, matches, and a ceramic bowl. Write down on the paper what you no longer need in your life. In particular, write down fears and beliefs that you don't want, or a habit you want to break. Light the candle, the black candle, and say, Lord Shiva, I ask you to assist me with destroying what I no longer want or need. Guide me now. Read out the list of things you no longer want. While you do this, feel what these things have cost you in peace of mind, happiness, and financial terms. You should not feel positive at this point. You should be feeling the negative. Know that this is a burden, that these things hold on to your body, mind, and spirit. It is the devil card, guys. When you're doing this ritual, you need this act, okay, this magical thing. You need to feel the pain. What has this karmic cost you? What has this addiction cost you? What does this pain of loss cost you? What is it that is harming your life and making you feel burdened, weighed down, and 10 of swords? What is this devil in your way, haunting you, following you, not letting you have the 10 of cups, 4 of wands? Who is this? What is this? Write it down. And then feel really ugly about it. Feel really nasty, burdened. Make sure you're feeling that when you're doing this action, okay? It is now time for Shiva to destroy. Know that this is your burdens leaving you now. These things are gone once and for all. Say, mighty Shiva, I ask you to dance your way and destroy what I know I no longer need and want. I release this thing, this person to you, knowing that you will make space for the new in my life. Burn the paper now with all your energy into it. Once it's burning, place it in the bowl. Once it has turned to ashes, go to the garden or your outdoor area where you can use this loose soil. Where you can use loose soil. Smear a bit of ash over your heart and say, thank you, Shiva, Almighty Destroyer. My mark is my agreement. I know I start afresh. I give these ashes in honor of your wisdom. Pour the ashes upon the ground and cover them with soil. That's a beautiful way to let go of something. I like the part where they say cover your chest with ash. And a lot like the Indian yogis cover their foreheads with ash. You know, it's the agreement that I smear what hurt me over me now. It is my power, not my pain. And it's the act of burning it, getting your emotions out. Now, these are just physical things that some people do to physically connect with a release. If you have very, very, very powerful people that don't need physical items to connect with to form a connection with the release, they can do it on their own in a meditation. Although 9 times out of 10, I see people fail because they don't have enough faith in their meditative acts to actually pull the act off, because there has to be a lot of faith that it's getting done. So a lot of people that don't do magic or don't do physical acts need to be very meditative, very powerful, and very strong in their beliefs to create a loss. You don't have to physically do this. Sometimes you can imagine this whole thing. But if you feel like you have to physically be connected with something physical to put your energy into, to create this representation of your loss and of your destruction, then do it. It's about physically connecting and believing that it is gone. Some people need to see it to believe it, and some people need to believe it to see it. Either way, I want to tell you today, the message for the Leo is believe it to see it. Believe it to see it. You have to have faith before you do anything. You have to have faith before you do a meditative release. You have to have faith before you do a candle ritual like this. You have to have faith. If you don't believe that it will be done, it won't be done. So faith is the number one thing for all of you guys. Okay? But it's about destroying things. So Leo, I hope you are able to do that today. I hope you can destroy what doesn't even serve you anymore. I hope that you can move on with a peaceful heart. And I hope that you can know that whatever's leaving your life right now, whether you think it's good or bad or whatever it is to you, it's for a reason, so you can get something better. And you are progressing and stepping up. It's time to reestablish faith and take those steps forward in the right direction. And just one last time, it's time for you to have a breakdown so you can have a breakthrough. Okay? So anyways, Leo, I hope this message did something for you. I'm sorry it was long. Sorry you had a billion interruptions. It's not the most perfect video. I'm not the most perfect reader, but it's honest, it's true, and it is from the heart, and it is from spirit. And I believe every card and every message here is for you for a reason. So take whatever you want to take from these readings, toss what you don't, but just keep swimming. And remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And please like and subscribe if you haven't. And that's it. I'm out of here. I love you guys. Jolene, I'm going to be contacting you after I hang up. There's some things I need to talk to you about with your reading. Marion, yours as well. There's a few people I'll be reaching out to. And I think you know who you are. We've already been in communication. So that's it. I will be getting back to you. I'm doing the best I can, guys. Lift me up in prayer. Keep me in your heart. Help me keep this channel floating with your guys' energy and love and support and prayers. That would be great. It does get tough on the journey sometimes. It does. Okay, even for me. So I know it does for you guys. I love you. Have a blessed, beautiful, wonderful day. And go show the world the most amazing sign of the zodiac, Leo. Go show them the sun that you are. You are a healer and a giver and a lover. And we are so blessed to know you, Leo, however you came into our lives. Bye-bye.